Oh, I didn't even realize I pressed the live button. Oh my god, I'm sitting here spaced out. Hello. Hey, Purple Iris. How you doing, girl? Oh my god. I didn't even realize that I actually hit the fucking button. I hope everybody's doing good. Good evening. Is it evening? Yeah, I guess it is. We're almost there. How's everybody doing? I'm doing fantastically. Hello, Miss Blue. Apple Ramos. Mercedes girl, how you doing? How you doing? How is everybody today? Beautiful fucking day out. Holy shit, it is nice out. Gorgeous outside. Beyond gorgeous, actually. It's like super, super nice. So just been kind of, I don't know, chilling. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. I've been busy. Been a little busy. Been a little busy. I have well, I've ordered a new couch, so hopefully Ovi won't eat that. It's supposed to be here. I don't know. It said tomorrow, but I don't know if it's coming. And wow, that was quite a project going and shopping for a new couch. Quite a project. Just, it's so hard, dude, finding a couch. I ordered it on Wayfair because I wasn't looking to, break the bank with a couch that probably will get destroyed by a Doberman at some point. So I was like, you know what? Let's not spend $1 million. I went to every furniture store on Long Island and, oh my God, I couldn't find anything. It was so, thank you, Mercedes girl. I couldn't find like anything. It was so difficult to find. There's so many nice couches, but I feel like in the store right now, everything's like so hard to explain, but all the couches in the store, everything's like super plush right now. I feel like that's the style. They had this one couch that, oh my God, I would love to buy it, but it was rough this time because I'm trying to shop in with the mindset that the dog is probably going to destroy the couch, or he's at least going to lay on it. I think he might be growing up, he's going to be 3 in like a week and a half. So I think he might be growing, out of his like I chew everything phase. So I'm hoping, he'll just like lay on it, whatever. But anyway, so I looked up, I did a little research, so in case anybody is interested, what they say is the best fabric if you have a dog and, pets that have nails. There's microfiber, then there's micro suede, I think it's called, excuse me. And so that's kind of what I ordered. It's like a velvet couch, which I've been wanting a velvet couch for freaking years. So, I don't know why. I've just been like obsessed. I like that old kind of vintage, Hollywood glamour look. I don't know. So that's what I got. But I went all over the place. I mean, I went to every furniture store around, and Ashley Furniture had really nice couches, but everything that was in their store was just like, dude, you have to see this one couch that they have. It is fucking insane. It's like a rabbit fur. I gotta see if I can find it. Plush couch. It's so nice, but I'm like, that would be nice if I lived in one of those houses, where like everything was perfect and I didn't have a kid who eats on the couch or a dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's really pretty, but like I can just imagine, because I have a rabbit fur comforter on. It's not real rabbit fur, you know what I'm saying? Faux rabbit fur comforter on my bed, and like they get ratty looking after a few years. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how it would hold up, considering that, you're going to be sitting on it all the time. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Ashley Furniture. Let's see. But like everything that they have, it's so hard to explain. But I feel like that's the style right now. It's like everything's so plush. Like the couches are so plush and the fabrics are so like almost like that teddy bear fabric. How come I keep sticking to the desk every time I put my hands down? What's going on here? I think my bracelet's getting stuck on something. Anyway, so the couches are like super plush right now, and the fabrics are like very. It's so hard to explain. Like they're not like tightly woven. You know what I'm saying? There's like you could see like the weave in the fabric, and I'm like that is just no good when you have a dog that jumps on the couch and then his nails go through it. That's what happened to my old couch. Besides the fact that he chewed the fucking foam out of the cushions, this little asshole. He literally ripped the foam. He opened the zipper. This was like going back like a year or so. He opened the zipper on the cushions and he fucking ate the foam out. Like literally just grabbed the foam and ate it. So, oh my God. And then his nails like kind of punctured it, or like it didn't really puncture holes necessarily. It more or less kind of just pulled at the fabric. So there's like a bunch of like pulls. You know what I'm saying? What do you call? Yeah, I guess that's what you would call it, right? A pull. And it's just, it's a fucking mess. So, oh my God, it's a fucking mess. So I needed something that, you know, his nails wouldn't go through. So like the more tightly woven the fabric is, the less of a chance that his nails are going to like puncture through and like pick up the thread, I guess. So I'm hoping, you know, this velvety kind of couch, which is like a microfiber type deal, will hold up. But I don't get me wrong. Oh, okay, wait. Is this the, I think, oh my God, it's so pretty, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Our two dogs have ruined the couches in 2 years. Yeah, like that's it. So we didn't want to spend like, I wasn't looking to spend over $1,000. And I'm also downsizing because I have right now a love seat and then like a 3-seater, whatever you call it. I don't know what the name is. But so I'm kind of downsizing to a, basically it's like a 3-seater with a chase built in. But the cool thing is you could flip the chase. So like if you want to put it on the left side, you could do it. If you want to put it on the right side, what's up, Dawn Marie? So you could, you know what I'm saying? You could switch the side, which is cool. And then I might just get like a little accent chair that matches just to, you know, have it. And I'm hoping, I was going to spend money on a dog bed, like one of those like fancy ones that basically looks like a couch. But I was like, if we're going to spend that much money, right? Because they're like almost $200, these fucking dog beds. I'm like, we might as well just get the accent chair and then, you know, let him lay on that. Maybe he'll, because that's my theory. Okay, in theory, he likes to lay this. He's so spoiled, this dog. He likes to lay on my, like my patio furniture. You know, I have like a big chair, and he likes to lay on the little chair. So I'm hoping that will kind of, you know, be like the same. He'll want to lay on the little chair and curl up in a little ball. Dogs, I tell you. Hopefully he's like just growing out of his, you know, I chew everything phase. But either way, when I leave the house, I'm like going to put like fucking something on the couches so that he doesn't go up there. I'm hoping. Because it was so hard to shop for a couch for a dog that fucking, you know, I'm like, ooh, I like the couches that have the little storage in the ottoman part, you know, the chase lounge. But their little loop is sticking out. And I'm like, he's going to chew that. Or I like this couch, but it's tufted and it has the little buttons. And he might go after the buttons. So, because the chances of him, I'm trying to be realistic, the chances of him staying off the couch completely is probably slim to none. I did it with Snoop. You know, Snoop downstairs, he used to lay on, we had like a 3, you know, piece set. Like it was like a love seat, a regular couch, and then a little accent chair. And Snoop used to lay on the accent chair. That was like his chair. But we got rid of it and we got a big sectional. And he, once we got rid of that set, he never went on my furniture again, which is the reason why I bought nice, you know, light colored couches for my living room. Because I was like, oh, I never had to worry about a dog going on my couches. He never went on them. He would never jump up on a couch ever. So sometimes when he was a puppy, but like once he got old, he just plopped down anywhere. And then he had like a big giant bed. I had one of those big, like heavy orthopedic dog beds that are like made of that like heavy memory foam. And he fucking loved that thing. That's where he slept all the time. This asshole, he will not sleep on a bed. He's too good for that, okay? He's too good for the bed. He will not just lay down on a bed. He's never even laid on the floor. Like, Snoop used to plop down on the wood floor and just lay there, or the tile in the kitchen. Like, he laid everywhere. This motherfucker needs a couch. He's a diva. Oh, he's a diva. So, so I'm trying to be realistic, but check this couch out. This thing's so fucking cool, but I don't know. I can't see this lasting. Like, I can see, if you don't sit on it, maybe. But then here's the other thing. Like, I wonder to myself, how much fucking allergens does this thing, like, collect? Because it's so plush and it's so fucking comfortable, dude. Look at this thing. Like, this is, like, the ultimate couch. Would I love to have this white, beautiful, plush, couch? Yeah. But it's just not going to work in my house. I mean, it comes in other colors, but still, I don't know. I just feel like the fabric, after sitting on it, it would get, like, all smushed and, like, ratty looking. But everything's like that in Ashley Furniture. I mean, they have beautiful stuff in there, but everything's like this very plush, very soft, very nice, but, nice if you don't have a dog. Oh, I could never do white either. When I had my mother-in-law, when I got my, my other couches, she was like, what are you, crazy getting light colored couches? They weren't white. They were like like a beige, kind of light beige, very light. And she's like, what are you, crazy? And I was like, why? I'm like, the dog doesn't go on the couch. And to be honest, Jesse never really like went on those couches either, because they sit downstairs. I'm buying a couch for me, for my living room. I'm the only person that really sits up there. Like, they really hang out downstairs, and I don't have a TV up here, so I hang out up here with the dog because he doesn't go downstairs. Although the other day he fucking ran upstairs randomly. Jesse had his remote control car, we had to get it fixed, and he gets it back, and the dog fucking got so scared of this thing, he ran up my stairs, which he's never done. He's never run up the stairs ever. He doesn't come upstairs or go downstairs. This motherfucker got so scared, he shot up the stairs. It was so funny. But, yeah. But anyway, I mean, they really do have just such beautiful couches here. But, like, I don't know. Oh, and by the way, Blue is in, which I'm, like, really confused about. Every fucking furniture store I went in had Blue. Like, this either navy blue or, like a almost reminded me of like the early 90s. Do you guys remember? It might have even been the late 80s. Do you guys remember when everybody had like country blue like in their house? See, like, I fucking love this right here. I didn't see this in the store. Wait a second. This is kind of like what I got. I guess I could show you guys, but I have to go on Wayfair. Hold on a second. I'm like all excited about this because I ordered from Wayfair, which I was a little weary about, but it was the best prices that I could find. And so, I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if I could find this now. Wayfair, I went everywhere, and you know what? I figured this out. I was talking to a guy that runs this small furniture store. Actually, years ago, I bought my where is my couch? This isn't it. Years ago, I bought my what do you call it? Kitchen set there, which is fucking destroyed too. That's a whole nother story. Do not buy fake wood tables. If you leave a drink or anything on it, the thing is gonna get fucking destroyed. Oh my god, what a waste of money. But anyway, I go buy this, furniture store, and the guy was telling me basically that, oh, you know what? The couch might not come out because we bought the last one. There was one left in stock when I ordered it, but it pretty much looks like this, except it has a chaise lounge coming out. So it's like two cushions, and then like on this side there's like a chase lounge, like a ottoman kind of, so you could flip the cushion, but it's sold out, so I don't know if they're gonna have it on here. I'm fucking bougie, all right? I'm not really bougie, but I love this. Like, I don't know. I just love the fucking vintagey look. I got the dark gray. It's this color, and then I want to order this small accent chair, which I found on Amazon for like $100 cheaper. But this isn't it though. This isn't the exact couch I got. It's the same, but it has a footrest part. But I think they're sold out, so it might not show up because they're sold out of it. Oh my God, I didn't see this one the other day. See, like, I was so weary because look, $299. Now fucking make this one make sense. Why are the fucking, look, you can buy an entire fucking couch, whoops, for $529. Then you go to get the matching accent chair, and the fucking accent chair is almost as much as the couch. I cannot understand that. I'm like, why is one chair almost as much as the fucking couch? I love this couch, but I can't do the gold. I almost went for the green velvet. I was like so there. I was so tempted to do it, but I was like, I'm like, I could see myself like getting sick of it. That's why I'm so scared. I'm so boring. I'm such a basic bitch because I'm so scared to order a color. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, what happens if, I don't like it in a couple of years? But anyway, when I went to this furniture store, this is what the guy explained to me. And it makes sense because I told him I was looking on Wayfair, but I was a little nervous because the prices just seemed too good to be true. I know, I love the blue too, Dawn Marie. I was like, the couches seem a little too good to be true. Like, there has to be something wrong with them, And the guy basically explained it. And you know what? He's probably 100% right. Is that, so when you go to like Ashley Furniture or this guy, Ashley Furniture, which I didn't know, is a franchise, right? So they have to pay a franchise fee. This place is an independently owned place. They sell Ashley Furniture, but they're not allowed to call themselves Ashley Furniture because they're not part of the franchise, right? So, anyway, he was like, that's why, when you go to the store, the money, it's more money. Everything's being made overseas, whether it's in China, wherever, right? So and it's true, if you go on this same exact couch, okay, this same exact couch, I found the same exact company makes it. It's called Glory Furniture, right? Watch this. This is fucking crazy. Hold on a second. It's the exact same couch, but they sell it on a different website under a different name. Hold on a second. And it's more money, but it's the same exact couch. So basically what the guy was saying is that when you go to Wayfair, you're basically ordering directly from China. Like, there's no middleman there. So that's why their prices are so much lower. Because you're not paying, Ashley Furniture franchise, who has to pay a franchise fee and incorporate that into their price, and then, whatever else into their price. Like, they got to get paid. They got to make money. The franchise has to make money. That's why, it costs a little more. Prices aren't that, greatly different, but it's just amazing. All right, check this out. Hold on a second. Where was the one on House? In fact, I think they even sell... Oh, shit. I can't remember the other name for it, though. Fuck. Glory Furniture. It was... Oh, you know what? I think when I did this search, I did it through... Shit. I did it through, what do you call it? That picture thing. I can't remember the other name. Let me see if it's in my search history. Hold on. On my phone. Bailey. No. What is this called? Glory Furniture? Glory Furniture. Oh, wait. Hold on. It's in my Amazon thing. So they sell the same exact couch on Amazon, but under a different name. Delray. That was it. Ready? Check this out. This is crazy. Delray sofa. Ready? Hold on. Look at this. This is all the same couch. You ready? Every one of these couches is exactly the same. So if you go on this website, it's $600. If you go on this website, it's $500. If you go on this website, it's $689. And it's all the same. Look, Walmart has it. $1,000. $1,000 for the same exact sofa made by the same exact company. It's fucked up. When you really think about it, it's fucked up that they do that. But it's the same exact couch. Just different prices depending on where you buy it. Look, oh, there's my couch. That's it right there. Look, on Amazon, it's now this is fucking weird. On Amazon, the couch is $1,000. I paid way less for that on Wayfair. It's the exact same couch. That's the exact couch I got right here. Holy shit. And for some reason on Amazon, it's fucking, this is so weird, dude. It's $1,000. But this is really weird because the I can't make sense of that one. If you go on the chair, the accent chair is cheaper on Amazon, but more money on Wayfair. So I don't know. I don't get it, but whatever. I'm ordering the accent chair off of Amazon because it's like $100 cheaper on Amazon. But for some reason, the couch is more expensive on Amazon. I can't make sense of this. This wasn't like the one I really, really wanted. There was like another one it had like that tufted, look, vintage look, but it was I was just worried about the buttons. So Ovi going after the little buttons. But anyway, back to Ashley Furniture. So they have beautiful couches. Oh my God. My son, what is it with men that they're always fucking attracted to these couches? No offense if you're into like this look. But to me, this just reminds me, maybe because like my grandfather used to sit in one of those lazy boys. And I feel like when I look at these couches, it looks like a lazy boy. Like, it looks like a bunch of grandpa couches. That's what I call them. And every fucking man is attracted to those fucking couches. Every man goes, oh my God. Like, Jesse ran right for those fucking things. I was like, nope, sorry. I'm like, they're probably really comfortable. But I'm like, I'm in the couch. Yes, I want my couch to be comfortable, but I also want it to be aesthetically, pleasing and fucking decorative. And I'm like, that is just like, I don't know. To me, this looks like something you would find in an older person's house, which is fine. Or a rich person's house who has like a movie theater room, right? And they just put this in there in like rows or something, like totally cool. And I would probably get it if I was rich. But I'm like, no, like not for like my living room. But every fucking man, even my husband, he's like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, really? I'm like, those things are horrible. Like they have like cup holders. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm on an airplane when I sit in these seats. When I look at them, it looks like, yeah, if there's a drink holder, I'm out. I'm out. They had this really nice sectional couch at Raymore and Flanagan, and they sell a version of it. Like, look at this. No, this looks like those massage chairs that like you sit in like the mall. I'm like, who buys those? Oh, I love this color, but see, I wouldn't buy it. I was like, oh my God, this is so hard because like, you know what I did notice though, going to so many stores, every store basically sells the same exact fucking furniture. It's the same shit. It might just change like the accents. I don't know, like the pillows. Oh my God, dude, this chair is the sickest thing. If I was rich, I would buy this chair. It fucking spins around. It's like the size of a bed. And me and Jesse are laying on it. And I'm like, oh my God. Jesse's like, Mom, could we get this? I'm like, I wish. I don't even, that would take up my whole living room. It is so comfortable. Oh my God. They had it in like the rabbit fur. Oh my God. It's so comfortable. But yeah, anyway, the popular colors this year are like that blue I just showed you. And then I love this color, but it just doesn't go with my like aesthetic because I love this couch. Wait, where is it? Well, there's a few of them I love. I like this one, this green. I even love the color, but I can just picture that like getting very old very quick. That's why I always try to like, I don't know, not shop. I guess my style would be contemporary because every time I pick something, it always says contemporary on it. But I also really like the like light wood, like boho look that's going on right now. Oh, wait. I don't know. I like this color. Like, I love this leather couch, but it doesn't really go with my room. I mean, I guess I could kind of put it in there because everything's gray. So I mean, you could pretty go. Oh my god, that was horrible, Brantley. That was fucking horrible. But Ashley Furniture is very there. You know what the problem is? Everything's very trendy there, and I mean they have some classic, stuff, but I feel like a lot of it was very trendy looking. Doesn't this look like it's in black and white? But it's like not. That's just the color of the couch. Um. Anyway, everything's like super trendy looking, and I feel like fabric wise, like I don't know. You know what I noticed though? There's no like patterns anymore. Like remember like years ago you used to go in the store and they'd have like patterns on like the couches or chairs, even like accent chairs. Like everything's just solid plain colors. Jesse would love this thing. It just looks like you're on an airplane. I don't know. I'm not into those fucking couches. Like no offense if you have one. I'm sure it's probably so comfortable and cool, but I just, no, no. And you know what's so funny? Every time I go into furniture stores, I see like people sitting on these things, and I'm like, okay, like they love them. So I'm like, you have Thomasville? I don't even think we have a Thomasville around here. I don't know if there is one on Long Island. I'm sure there is. Patterns smell like old cigarettes. I actually was gonna get like a patterned accent chair. I was on the phone with my friend before and she's like on Facebook Marketplace finding me chairs. But I think I'm just gonna get the matching one and just play it safe. I'm so boring. I'm such a basic bitch. I was like looking at Pinterest trying to find like inspiration, collections and shit. I don't know. I love shopping for, I hate it, but I love it too because this is kind of a stressful purchase, right? When you buy something like this, like a couch or any piece of furniture, because you're kind of like making a commitment to the piece of furniture. Like we're gonna be in each other's lives for at least 10 years or more, So it's like kind of stressful. Like 10 years from now, I'll probably hate the couch, but for now, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Right now, the style is very plain and whatever, and that's great. I don't know how much the couch styles really change though. I don't know. So, whatever. It is what it is. I was like, I always wanted a velvet couch, so I just fucking went for it. I went for it. I feel like it's easy to clean. The dog hair doesn't really stick to it. Not that Ovi, he doesn't really shed. I never really see his hair on anything except for like every once in a while I'll see like his hair collects in like the corner of like the stairs when he's shedding. But I really don't get much dog hair around. The cloud couch. You know what couches are really super cool? Shit, what the fuck is the name of them? Oh my god, they have it in the mall over here. Oh my god, why can't I remember the fucking name? Hold on a second. Oh, Lovesac. Hold on, I'll look it up. They're so cool, but they're so fucking expensive. I mean, there's some like really nice couches that they make like specifically with, kids and pets in mind, but they're like $3,000, $4,000, and I just don't have the money for that right now. I'm lucky I'm even getting what I'm getting. Because, we're on like a little break right now from hockey. And I'm like, this is the time to buy. We're not traveling. Let's just go for it. This Lovesac. So it's like modular, but like you could change the covers. So like if you get sick of the couch. Oh, am I sharing it? Hold on. I mean, look, you could spill shit. You could take the covers off and throw it right in the washing machine. Like the whole couch goes in the washing machine. It's fucking crazy. Not the couch, but. And then the cool part is they sell all different like accessories. Like they have the little, if you look on like the arm, wireless charging. Look, you could fucking put a speaker in it. I don't know if I'd like that. I would probably hate that. I don't like loud speakers, like movies. Like when I go to the movies, I get like so stressed out because it's so loud. But still, I mean, but it's so expensive, dude. This thing's like ridiculously expensive. I mean, even the covers are fucking ridiculously expensive. But it's kind of cool because you could like arrange it any way you want. So like, look, this little love seat is fucking almost $3,000. I mean, that's crazy for a couch, you know, for what it is. It's a great concept. It's just super duper expensive, you know. I like that they have all these other accessories though. I mean, you could get the little footrest. I'd rather an ottoman. I don't like these type of footrests, but I don't know. When I was a kid, I think because of my grandfather's chair, I remember getting my legs caught in there, and I used to hate it. So I'm like, I don't know. I got something against lazy boy chairs. Hey, Abby Road. Abby Road. I know I haven't been live. We've been so busy. So on top of that, I've been trying to get my house back together because, you know, Ovi's turning 3. So I had my kitchen divided off with like a gate for I don't know 2 years ever since we got him. So basically my kitchen was split in half and I had like a metal gate going across my entire kitchen. It was like we took his playpen and we just stretched it out across the kitchen. So it was so annoying. So we always had to walk around the whole kitchen to get into like, if I had to go to the back door or go to my kitchen table, I had to walk out of my kitchen and then back in the other doorway. So I took that down and I took all my gates down. I scrubbed the shit out of my kitchen. Like, I mean, I deep cleaned the fuck out of my kitchen because we're getting our cabinets replaced. Just the doors under warranty because they're like laminate. They're like shitty cabinets from Lowe's. They're called semi-custom or whatever. But like the laminate not peeled, it's separated from the door. And in some areas, it fucking bubbled up. So they're replacing it. Which is the good thing about shopping at Lowe's. The warranty is a lifetime warranty. So you could get your cabinets replaced if they, you know, get fucked up. So they approved me for the warranty. So they're going to replace all my cabinet doors, which is great. But the only thing is, there was another problem where like the face of the box of the cabinet, when you open it, like yellowed and turned like this weird color. And it's not like dirt or anything, because we used the, you know, magic eraser and we tried cleaning it and it won't come off. So they wanted me to have this guy come in and do this estimate. So that's why I scrubbed the shit out of my kitchen, because I was like, oh my God, you know, it just needed it. I have white cabinets. So I've been busy. But then also I made my husband patch up like any little holes we had in the wall or marks or anything. So we've been quite busy. He's been home with me, so I'm like putting him to work while I have him home. He's turning 3 already. I know, right? Isn't that crazy? He's going to be 3 in, I got him right before Mother's Day. So I think May 9th is his birthday. He's going to be 3. I'm like, holy shit. I would love the transparent white cabinets like Martha Stewart. I never seen those. Dude, they've come such a long way. They have so many cool, like kitchen cabinets now. It's like fucking crazy. I don't know, dude. I just love anything having to do with like home decorations. I should have been an interior designer, but who really uses those anymore? Do you really need them? I feel like everything I love is like, do you really need that anymore? Like, if I wanted to do that, do people really use that anymore? Or do they just go on Pinterest and find like inspiration pictures? I don't know. Yes, Mercedes girl, he's going to be 3. Can you guys believe it? Like, how fast did that fucking go? How fast did that go? Think about this, okay? I started making my grief videos. What year was that? 2016? 18? My mom's almost gone. That was 2 years after my mom passed, right? Not even really. It was like a year later because my mom died at the very end of 2016, right? So I started making those grief videos. I think I was like a year into like her passing, after her passing. She's going to be gone 10 years this year. Not this year, I'm sorry, next year. My dad was 19 and she's going to be, 9 years this year. And I'm like, where did 9 years of my life go? Like, how did 9 years of my life just pass by? So it just goes so fast. Like, my son's going to be a teenager, which is crazy because like he was 3 or 4, about to turn 4 when my mom passed away. He's almost a teenager. It's just like crazy, dude. I'm like, slow down. Like, time's going way too fast. Way too fast. It's like, you know? But yeah, it goes fast. So yeah, Ovi, I feel like I'm like, holy shit, he's 3 already. He's like almost halfway through his Doberman life. They don't live that long. No, hopefully he lives long. I know, but he's an old man now. I'm just hoping. Hoping. Where did that come from? I'm just hoping he like matures. You know what I'm saying? He's getting better. Like he's starting to mature a little bit. So I'm hoping he, doesn't destroy the couch. That's really what it comes down to. But it was time. Me and my husband were like looking at the couch this week and we're like, dude, we got to get rid of this thing. It's so embarrassing. Like, I don't even want to have people in my house because the thing is like shredded. It just looks horrible. It looks disgusting. I don't even want to sit on it. I do, but I'm like, ugh. Because it looks so beat up. Like, it looks like a dog's been sleeping on it. So I'm so mad about it because I spent, decent money on those couches. They weren't like super expensive, but, whatever. And I kept them so nice for so long. And then I got this dog and he destroyed it. He's a piece of work, this dog. He really is. He just fucking destroyed the shit out of our beautiful couches. And I was so proud because I was like, wow, I can't believe I kept these couches this nice for, such an extended period of time. And here I am now with freaking destroyed couches. I mean, he destroyed my whole living room. He chewed my furniture. This dog was the most destructive dog I've ever owned. He chewed the corner of my furniture in my living room, so I got to try fixing that. He chewed my cabinet. He chewed the laminate off of one of my cabinets in my kitchen, right? He chewed the couch, both couches he chewed. 2 cushions, right? One of them he chewed a hole in the cushion, like he ripped it. The other one, he opened it and chewed the fucking insides out. Right? Then I came home one night, I'll never forget this. He ripped the fucking curtains off the wall, this dog. I mean, like, he ruined all my plants, killed all my plants. Like, when he was a puppy, he was a fucking handful, this dog. I mean, I never had a dog like this before. Snoop wasn't bad. The worst thing Snoop did was he chewed this little tiny, like quarter-sized hole in our couch when we first moved in here. He got like mad at us one night. We went out and he like chewed. It was the smallest hole, just like a little quarter size, a little bigger than a quarter. He chewed that in like the armrest part. And so it wasn't terrible because I used to put this thing over it, like this, like, I don't know, bamboo thing. And it looked like it was like decorative. So I just covered it up. This motherfucker destroyed my couches. Like, there's no fucking covering it up. I can't even get slip covers because they're like weirdly shaped couches. They're like this, I don't know. They were like a part of a glam collection that I bought. And one of them is like a chaise lounge couch hybrid. Like, so it doesn't have an arm on one side. And I looked and I can't find, slip covers that would fit them. And then I also tried getting like those pads that you put on top that have like elastic that goes under the cushion, thinking he won't take them off. He ripped those fucking things off, ripped them apart. He was like so goddamn destructive, this dog. When he was a puppy, I never seen anything like it in my life. He like destroyed my house. Oh, and he chewed my outdoor cushions, so don't forget those too. I can't even put my cushions out on my back patio because he'll just destroy them. So I have a nice, beautiful sectional patio set out there that I can't even sit on. Well, you could sit on it, but there's no cushion. Because this asshole, I don't know, he loves cushions for some reason. He just loves chewing cushions. Oh, he's such a douche. I love him, but he's a douche. He really is. I never fucking had a dog that destroyed so much shit. Snoop, just a little hole in the couch, and then he got one of my shoes once, and he chewed the heel, but he didn't, like, destroy it. He just, like, nibbled on it and left little teeth marks in it, so I was, like, still kind of able to wear them. In fact, I wish I still had those boots, because they were fucking bomb. They were, like, these black suede mini boots with, like, stiletto heels. Oh, they were so cute. But I got rid of them because they were destroyed by Snoop, so kind of. He didn't like destroy them, but I brought them to my friend who used to fix shoes, and he really couldn't do much for them, so. I really just come here to watch MM or MGL. Don't really have a channel anymore. Girl, I'm with you. I can't fucking watch any of this shit. Any of this shit. I turned Laura on. I guess she went live like twice yesterday, right? So I turned her second live on this morning. She's such an asshole, dude. She really is. She just like, I'm like, dude, I find it so funny that she's so angry with all the people that talk about her. But I'm like, dude, seriously, your entire channel is a Queen Bee channel at this point. It's all you talk about. You might as well change it from a case discussion channel, right, to a Queen Bee discussion channel, because that's pretty much all you do is talk about Queen Bee and B Tim. And I don't know what her fucking thing is. She fucking hates that guy. Hates that guy. Like, loathes him. And I'm like, he's kind of like harmless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't find the guy like, he's no threat. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's harmless. He's really just a panel guest on somebody else's channel. I don't think he's like out to hurt anybody. You know what I'm saying? And she fucking loathes that guy. Loathes him. But it's really funny because she's sitting up on her channel and she's like acting like she's all against like, I'm not really sure, so I can't explain the whole thing, but there's something happened with Queen Bee and I guess Jonesin, and I don't know if it's Queen Bee's kid. I can't really follow the story because, like, I honestly don't fucking care that much. Something about somebody foiling, some video of somebody's kid. I don't know who or which one. I think it might be, I want to say it was maybe Jonesin foiled something having to do with Queen Bee's kid, right? So Laura's sitting up on her panel acting like she's so fucking outraged about this. Like, oh my God, how could you? And I'm like, dude, like, really, Laura? You called CPS on my family. Why are you acting like you fucking, like, you're so protective of people's children? I was really happy when I got that. Laura, you got a membership? No, shut up. Shut up. Hold on. I want to find Zero Jules' post because she said it best. So I'll just read her post. But yeah, I can't really like follow because like I just got to be honest. I just don't fucking really care that much. Like those people are fucking going through it. Okay. They're like so deep in the drama. You know, whatever they have going on. All these different people. I don't fucking care all that much to follow it. Whatever. I catch things here and there. But, why can I never find your fucking channel? Hold on a second. Let me go to channel. There you are. Oh my God, I love your puppy so much. I love him so much. All right. I think, oh my God, wait, did you write that on this channel or on your Clipper channel? Hold on. Oh, what's this? How triggered are you? What I said was true. You called the cops on someone from YouTube. Cop calling and CPS. You're not a real lifer. Oh, Laura wrote back. Here, let's see. I didn't see this, but all right, let's go to her original post. I think it was maybe on Clipper because I don't see it here. Hold on a second. Oh no, here it is. We'll look at this first. Righteous do-gooder. She's very easy. Where's Beefrigs? Oh, there she is. Beefrigs, check your goddamn text. I texted you and answer me. So, because I'm going to make you some stuff. So let me know. By the way, if you placed an order with me, I'm going to try shipping them out tomorrow. I have everything packed up except for yours, Beefrigs. But for some reason, and I don't know what the fuck's going on, like when you order from my website, I don't know why, and I have to find out. Oh, you did text me back? I didn't see it. All right. Thank you. When you go through PayPal, which I thought you used, Beefrigs, but for some reason, it hasn't been putting the money in my PayPal. I have to figure out why that's happening. But it usually takes a day or two to transfer over to my account. Well, for some reason, it said that the money was supposed to be deposited in my account today. Because if you order on like a Thursday, it won't deposit into my account until Monday. So, and obviously I pay for the shipping through there. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm not really sure what happened, but it didn't, it said it was supposed to go in my account today. So I packed everything up. I'm like ready to go. And it didn't go into my account. So I have to wait another like day or so until it deposits in my account. But anyway, so just in case you were wondering, I'm not like, you're packed up and everybody's shit's ready to go. So, it should be there tomorrow. It said it was supposed to be there today. I'm wondering why it didn't deposit. Except yours, B-Fergs. Yours is going to be a couple more days because I gotta, what do you call it? Make some stuff. So, all right. So, here it is. Okay. I kind of remember this post by Rabbit, but it doesn't even matter. She writes, let's not forget the wise words of Rabbit, right? Children should always be off limits. I don't care if you like the creator or not. Leave their children alone. There's some creators still hovering around trying to get back into people's good graces by having fake outrage about the disgusting things happening right now. Make no mistake, she's an opportunistic fuck who will use any in to get people back into her chat, saying she's always been against people targeting children. I'm like, really, dude? You target children, Laura. You target children more than anybody else here. Are you kidding? I mean, what a crock of shit. There's plenty of videos out there, so I may have to make a compilation video to remind people, to remind people who she really is. She gives no fucks about anybody or their children. Trust that. She's just using the situation to get people back in her chat. Fact. Like, facts as fuck. I read this at like 3 o'clock in the morning last night because I fucking woke up and I was like smoking a cigarette outside. I'm like, oh yeah, girl. I'm like, you said it. When you call CPS saying the father is watching P with his minor son, that could have had a devastating effect on his life forever if he was removed from the parents who he adores. Does that sound like someone who's always stood against going after other people's kids? Remember that when you start to go in her chat, half falling for her bullshit. Which is like so true, dude. I couldn't have said it better myself because it's the fucking truth. It's like, really, Laura? Like, come on, dude. Stop acting like you're against it. Because you're clearly not. You're a piece of shit. You are a fucking piece of shit. Alright, we gotta find her post though, because I can't see it from here. Hold on a second. I just gotta open her page up so we can read the back and forth. But I'm like, dude, like, just shut the fuck up, Laura. Seriously, because the more you talk about how you're against these things, the more people are just gonna keep reminding you of what you fucking did. Like, B. Tim said something, and he's like, oh, that was dead a long time ago. And Laura's like, B. Tim, the CPS call was dead 4 years ago. And I'm like, well, not really, Laura, because, like, we just found out about it, you know, and it hasn't even been a year. And, you know, just because it was 4 years ago, that doesn't mean that you're not a piece of shit, you know, for doing it. So, I don't care how long ago it was. If you fucking, you know, hurt somebody, you can't undo what you did. It happened. So you're still a shitty person for doing it. You could sit there and tell everybody you changed and all this bullshit, but those of us who've known you for years know better than to know that you fucking changed. You know what Laura changed? She just gets sneakier. That's how she fucking changes. She just gets more shady and learns how to do things in a more sneaky fashion. That's how she fucking changes. But that vindictive fucking, you know, shit that she does, spiteful, vindictive shit, just because people, you know, criticize her, that's Laura for you. That's what she does. That's always going to be there. You're not going to get rid of that. That's a fucking trait that's ingrained in her. All right, here we go. Let's see. Zero filter fool. Let me correct that. It was January 2019 when I called the police on DWAP. We are now in 2025. Do the math, bish. She sounds like fucking burgundy blue balls. You spent days trying to find something on me, and the best you got was a legit police call from 6 years ago. 6 freaking years ago. What the fuck is wrong with you? There isn't a motherfucker here that is held to the same standard. 6 damn years ago. Let me explain something to Laura, why she's held to this, you know, it's not even a standard. It's because she does shit like this. She goes live and she's like, or like she did recently, right? She's like, I never gave out anybody's addresses, ever, right? And then somebody fucking, boom, sends me a screenshot of Laura's Discord. And they're like, here's Laura giving out Alicia's address. And it's like, it's not just Alicia's address. It's literally her whole entire fucking, like, information. Her age, you know, the county that she lives in, everything. Everything. Right? I think her phone number was on there. I'm not even sure. And I'm like, wow, dude, like, and it was during a time when they were fighting. It was in 2021. They didn't tell me when it was from, but I found out after because they commented under the post saying that it was from 2021. And I heard, but I didn't hear the live myself, but I heard that she said that, oh, she put it in there so people could send Alicia stuff. I don't know if that was, like, she really said that. I said that as a joke in my post, but I don't know if Laura actually said that. Oh my god, Laura went to a craft show. All right, hold on. We're going to have to look at that after. I don't want to fucking ruin the surprise. I don't want to ruin the surprise. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But, like, don't sit there and be like, I never gave an address out, when clearly that's not true, Laura. We've all seen you openly dox people on here. Like, you went after Just Angel and showed all her information on your page just because. Why? You know? Because she criticized you? Look, if somebody fucking doxes your ass and puts your information out, you have every fucking right to go right back at the fucking person. But if Laura does it just because people fucking talk badly about her. Just because they criticize her. You know? That's her go-to, is to just like, oh, I'm gonna get your information and dox you. Or call CPS on you because I don't like what you're saying about me. And it's like, the more you come up on here and act like you're like this saint and you've never done anything wrong and you stand against all these things, which we clearly know you don't stand against, that's why people call you out. It's not that you're held to a higher standard than anybody. It's that you come up here and lie to everybody and say that, oh, I never did this and I never did that and I never did this, when we all know damn well you have done those things. So why are you sitting there acting like you never fucking did anything that we have proof that you've done? We have proof. Yeah, exactly. If she says she never did it, she has done it. Yeah. Oh, that was another thing. When you guys, she was like, I don't know, I think it was one of her 25 lives she did this week. I don't know. She was talking about, you know, oh, the two snakes that, she calls them the whistleblowers, the people that outed her for calling CPS. That's their names now, the whistleblowers. And she's like, oh, they went and erased everything in the messages. And I'm like, well, why were you even looking in the messages to begin with, Laura? Like, what are you, like, looking for shit to have on them? Like, she's just such an asshole. She really is. But anyway, all right. 6 years ago, what the fuck is wrong with you? There isn't a motherfucker here that's held to the same standard. We read that. 6 damn years ago, before I even knew anyone. Let me dig through Discord and show all your nasty crap from years ago. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll release all your lies and crap. Keep on looking desperate, Jules. 6 years ago, what a freaking loser you are. And I'm like, okay, let's look at her fucking candle setup. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, it looks better than it did the last time she did it. It looks a little better. A little better. How much money did she make? I don't know. Is she wearing those fucking teeth, though, in this picture? Good God. Good God. A pink wig. I mean, ay, Buppy. I mean, I'm sure if I zoomed in on this shit, I'd be like, oh. Alright, she did a little better of a job. This looks horrible, and why is there, like, dirt all over it? But she did a little better of a job than the last time, I will say that. Hey, she fucking copied me. I have that little thing. If you go on my website, I have this exact little tray that I bought it from Target dollar section. Right there. It's on my fucking website. I swear to God. She copied me. You fucking motherfucker. I have that exact thing and I painted it white. Did she paint hers white too? Because it didn't come white. I painted mine. Hold on. Hold on a second. Because it did not come white like that. I painted it with chalk paint. Hold on a second. Concrete jungle home decor. It's on my fucking website, dude. I mean, she could have just got it, but it's a little weird that she also painted it white. Hold on. I'll find it right now. I forgot I even, like, owned it, but when I first did my website, I used it in, like, almost every picture. There it is. Right there. Hold on. You see it? Right here. This thing. When I first set my website up, I used it and I painted it with like chalk paint and like, you know, wax, the wax that you do with the chalk paint. That is the same exact fucking thing, no? Hold on. Am I imagining things? Oh, hers might be a little different. But I painted it. It was like raw wood when I got it, and I painted it because I didn't like the raw wood. I don't know. I was like, this thing needs like a little, it needs a little jazzing up. It was just like a plain raw wood little stand thing. Oop. Oh, well, it zoomed in by accident. Dude, that looks almost, that's pretty much the same exact thing. How fucking weird is that? She got the same fucking thing. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, Laura should probably, see, to me, she doesn't look fat, dude. I don't think that is fat. She doesn't look heavy to me. I mean, she's not skinny, but like, she's fucking how old, dude? Like, I don't know. She doesn't look heavy to me. That doesn't look fat to me. But, I mean, whatever. I will say it looks better than her past setups in the past. So she did a little better this time. I will give her, you know, I'm always try to be fair. I mean, she probably, like, I don't know what's going on with this basket thing with the flowers sticking out of it. That probably could go. But everything else is, you know, her sign is horrible, but that's besides the point. I wouldn't expect much more. But it's a lot better than she's done in the past. I will say that. How much money do you think she makes though? Like, that's not a lot of stuff to bring. But whatever. The pink hair though, dude. It's gotta go, girlfriend. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Here's a... God. I'm gonna shut up. Alright, I'll just shut up. Zip it up, Liana. Zip it up, bitch. Alright, back to zero, Jules. Jules. How triggered are you? Ha ha ha. What I said was true, though. You called the cops on someone from YouTube. It is true. Cop calling a CPS. You know what's funny? Here's the thing. That's only what we know about, right? Think of all the things that she's probably done that we don't know about. Half her body's behind the table. I mean, dude, in all fairness, like, she doesn't look heavy to me. I don't know why she's so obsessed with her fucking weight. She really doesn't look like... I mean, she's a big boned girl. She's like 5 foot, what, 10? Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're in your 50s. You probably, you know, you're gonna gain weight. I mean, it is what it is. You're postmenopausal. Like, you don't... To me, that doesn't look like a fat person. She looks like, okay, yeah, she's got a little extra, you know, pounds on her, but she doesn't look fat to me. That, if that's fat, then fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that is what people consider fat, then shit, you know? I don't know. Read my comment in the comment section. Oh, okay, hold on a second. $20 profit, that's all she made? Oh, that's terrible. Hold on. Look at the little hedgehog. He's so cute. He's so cute. I heard you made a reference to me using a dildo. Same lame retort. Yep. I have a man. You're the only one out of the two of us who needs a dildo. Old cowboy crutch. Oh my god. Everybody's got to get those purple double-sided dildos out, right? Ay. Laura, you are fucking demented. Demented. Ay. Bro, she seriously copied my whole thing. I got that black tablecloth. That's so funny. I showed you guys, didn't I? Oh, no, I might have showed just the people in Discord. But whatever. I thought she broke even. Dude, it's rough out there. I want to get my ass to some of the, I hear she's been using generic Ozempic recently. Yeah, I heard that too. I don't know why. I mean, how are you affording that? That shit is so fucking expensive. Even the generic shit is majorly, you know, expensive. Anyway, good for you, girl. Oop, but the tablecloth only come with 2 colors. They're black and white. What do you mean? I have how do you like my table? Oh, you did really, honestly, dolls, you did a great job. I don't really, and you got popcorn. I mean, what the fuck? Yours came up, I personally think yours looks great. The only thing I would change, hold on, because I was looking at it the other day, but I think you do a really good job of setting everything up. It looks very professional. She makes some cool shit. Hold on a second. Who's calling me? Oh. Fucking school. Oh my god, it's so annoying. It's not Jesse's school, it's like district calls. They call for like every little fucking thing. It's so annoying. Hold on. The art of handmade. Oh my god, did you guys, who in here has been following the Stefan Stearns like stuff? Wait, did I lose you guys? Oh no, I thought I lost you guys for a second. Alright, hold on a second. I'm trying to get to your posts. Dude, so on Vinnie Politan's show the other night, they did like a very detailed description of some of the photographs. And I might be alone in this. I doubt I am. But why are we even wasting our fucking time housing this motherfucker for the rest of his life? Put him in front of a fucking firing squad. Put this piece of shit in front of a fucking firing squad. There is no question in my mind that that guy was taking these disgusting photos of this little girl, and they are fucking descript. I mean, they got into full descriptions of these pictures, okay, on Vinnie Politan's show. What this motherfucker was doing to this little girl, there's a video of him fucking, I want to choke somebody when I hear this shit. I get so fucking enraged. There's a video of him saying to her, she's sitting down watching cartoons, okay? Just picture this in your head. It's disgusting to picture, but I'm saying in your brain, okay, just picture this little girl who's watching cartoons, you know? Sitting on the couch just innocently watching something that a child watches all the fucking time, right? And he says to her in the video, oh, you know, he has his dick out basically, and he's telling her to put it in her mouth for 3 seconds, and then he'll let her play with the phone. So she had a oh my god, dude. Oh, it just makes me so fucking mad. It's so sick. And then there's all sorts of disgusting pictures, and I'm like trying to picture how this man was even doing this, even though I don't want to. It's just hard not to. But like, how was he like taking these photographs? But like, my question is, why was he photographing it, right? Where you obviously had clear access to this girl to do this all the time, right? To me, you were photographing it because those photographs were going on the dark web. This man didn't have a job. He was a fucking loser of all losers, okay? And he didn't have a job. He still lived with his parents. He was like almost 40 years old, right? He had to be selling those photos on the dark web. It's the only thing I could think of. And that's how he was able to sustain himself in to some degree. Dude, Alicia, I get so triggered because, I mean, I've talked about this, not in descript detail, but there was a situation in my family that happened between family members of mine. And the person that it happened to came to and told me, right, when they were young. Around the same age as this little girl. And I think that's why it fucking triggers the fuck out of me the way it does. And I get so angry because, like, this ruined my family, dude. It ruined my... it destroyed my family, you know? It really did. It destroyed everything. This incident that it wasn't an incident. It was going on for years. Same thing. But it destroyed everybody. You know, it destroyed the girl, especially, obviously, that it happened to. My poor, you know, cousin, it destroyed her. So, and her family. And then it... You know what I'm saying? There was more than just her as the victim. I read about this years ago. Like, it's called secondary victims or something like that, where it affects everybody. It affects the whole family, okay? Because there's so many emotions involved where you're like, how is this going on right in front of me? And I didn't know. Like, how is this happening in my family? And I didn't even fucking know. And I didn't see the signs, you know? Or I didn't pick up on it. I mean, I was the one who, like, told... was basically her voice, and it put an end to it. But I think that's why the case triggers the fuck out of me so bad. So bad. Because it's just like, it hits home. You know what I'm saying? What is that? Ooh. Ooh, girl, you had knee replacement surgery? All right. So I don't want to depress you guys talking about that, but ooh, these are super cute. They're kind of like the bracelets I just put up. That's so funny. Um, Look at this thing. This thing's so cool. It's like a fish, and then it has like all the... How the hell do you do that? That is so cool. But anyway, it just, yeah, it just fucking kills me. I like these cases, because why are we even wasting time with these people? Just put the guy in a fucking firing squad and just put him to death. He doesn't even need to live. That girl's life, if she would have lived, never would have been normal, dude. She never would have, but now it's understandable why she was so terrified to sleep by herself. Oh, dude, it's disturbing. I just gave you guys one little thing, but there's a lot more to that. These things are really cute. By the way, they're like little, I guess, kind of like sun catchers, maybe, or like wind chimey type things. I like the seahorses. And I see you got some little roses and everything back there. I mean, I really don't know what more you can do with your setup. Like, it looks pretty good to me, honestly. You have it, I mean, set up. I like that you have the little keychain holder back there. Candles. I don't know, girl. I don't see... Oh, you had a video. That's what I saw. Hold on a second. I think she shows more in the video. There we go. Dude, the spam candles. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that. Like, I think you have it set up pretty good. You got it divided up well. You got the dog treats, necklaces. I mean, this is what your typical, little vendor thing looks like. I like the little thing here with the ginkgo leaves. She got a fucking popcorn machine. Do you sell the popcorn, or do you just give it out to people? I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't know. There's like really nothing I would change. It looks cute. I mean, you got a nice variety of stuff, so it's hard to say, oh yeah, I love the little keychain holder. It's perfect. I have one just like that. Well, bigger, a little bigger, that I got from Amazon. Amazon, whatever, Vine. But I don't know. There's nothing here I would really change. It would be cool, though, if you could hang one of these. But if you get the tent, you could hang one of these sun catcher things. And kind of show... I really like these things. These, like, animal things are cool. I like the colors. No, I sell it. I'm saving up for a cotton candy machine. Ooh. For like $500. Yo, do you ever see they have it at one of the hockey rinks that we go to? Up in Massachusetts, they have this cotton candy machine. It's like automatic. It's crazy. It makes like these like flower cotton candies. Like, it's fucking crazy. Oh, $3? That's not bad. That's not a bad deal. But very impressive. How do you make these necklaces with the pictures? Is that resin, or you just... That's so cute. I mean, I think you got an interesting little, variety of items to sell. How'd you do at this fair? I really want to do fairs. Oh my god, I'm not even showing it! I am such an idiot. I wasn't even showing it this whole time. Oh my god, why didn't anybody tell me? I'm such an asshole. I thought I was showing it. I didn't even realize I wasn't even showing it. I'm such a douche. Oh my god. God help
In
me.
April of the year.
Sorry, this is her setup. I'm gonna mute it. I'll play it. Or sorry, the noise in the background, like, it's so loud in my ears. But this is all the stuff she makes. Little coasters. Ooh, I like the little ones with the birds. Dog treats, homemade dog treats, right? Resin coasters and the sun catchers. That's what I was talking about. Hang those up if you can, or get like a little branchy thing. But other than that, like, I mean, you got everything, set up. Candles on one side. That is so cool. A spamdol. A spamdol. What do those smell like? I swear to God, Erie, I should just give the fuck up on YouTube. I'm ready to, but I love you guys so much. I can't, like, honestly, I'm like, ugh. Like, I just, you know what it is? I'm like, I think about it sometimes. I'm like, should I just, like, shut my fucking channel down? I don't want to shut it down because I really enjoy talking to you guys. But I'm like, I don't have, like, I really just come here to keep in touch with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get into like making regular content. No, I would never leave you guys for forever. But I just don't have I don't know. I just don't have like the same gusto. I just feel like if I wanted to do regular type of content, I need to like erase my entire fucking channel and start like from scratch. I would love to do like more DIY type videos, but it's just, dude, they're so expensive to do. They cost so much money. No, I'll never leave you guys. And I love doing the live streams. Like, I like talking and bullshitting with you guys, you know? So, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like, I feel like, lately I'm just like, well, I've been pretty busy. I mean, I have my husband home for the last couple of weeks. He's going back to work next week. He had to go in today and do like some, I don't know, course. He had to take a course. But you know what? I barely get him like home because he doesn't really take vacation time. So he was laid off for a little bit, but he doesn't take like vacation because his union doesn't do it like that. Like they give you 2 vacation checks a year. So he doesn't really take vacation. And then anytime he does take off, we're traveling. So it's like I never have him like at home with me. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's like we got so much shit done in the last couple of weeks because it's been so nice having him home and like being able to do things together. So he's been home for a while. Like this is the longest layoff he's had for a while. But he's going back next week. He's leaving me. But it's been nice having him home, with me. But like that's why I haven't really been going live because I'm like I don't want to like sit here and be live when he's home. I never have him home. Like you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't care. It's just like, I don't know. He's never home. Like, I'm enjoying the time that he's home with me. Otherwise, I'm sitting here by myself all day. It's kind of nice to have somebody to talk to and do things with. I watch renovations and DIY a lot on YouTube. It's satisfying. I've been watching, I know, me too. I love renovations. I've been watching so many, like, I've been staying up with so many cases. You got the Idaho 4 case, you got the Karen Reed case that I've been watching. And then the Stefan Stearns. Those are like the 3 cases I've been following. And I really don't watch anybody in this community anymore. There's nobody I watch. Like I don't, okay, I pop Laura's live on. Like, I don't know. She was live like how many times last week? I think I watched half of one of her lives and then I listened to some of them when she did last night. But like she's talking about Queen Bee and like no offense to those people, but like I couldn't care less what those fucking people are doing or talking about, like I just no offense to them, it's not me. It's just not for me. It's not my cup of tea. But no offense to anybody that's in there or hangs in there or watches them or any of those people. It's just like none of those channels are like my cup of tea. I have been watching so much Michaela Noguera content because so many people are covering her right now. This fucking girl is such a piece of shit. Somebody put together this great video the other day of her just lying about like all different products that she like claims, saved her skin. She's just such a fucking liar. And I told you guys, like, fucked up people like that just fascinate me. I don't know why. But, oh my God, she's such a train wreck. Such a train wreck. So, and like she's so popular, it's just crazy. She's hoping to get all the Queen's haters. Yeah, that's what Laura's doing right now. Yeah. Like I could, sit here and follow that shit and talk about it and have, hundreds of people in here, but I just like dude, I just don't like I don't know. I don't care enough. I just don't care. That kind of drama gets old after a while. The back and forth. Like I feel like our community went through that and like their community, that community right now is it's like it's hitting their plateau. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna start going down. Just like this community that we were in, right? This little drama community, like everybody's gonna like split apart eventually because like all people do is fight. It's just drama. And it's drama, like just like with us, it's a drama community. We talk shit about each other. We got in arguments with each other. They're doing the same exact thing, maybe just on a different scale, but they're doing pretty much the same exact thing. And it's the same fucking thing is gonna happen. It's like, they're like, remember how popular Diane's channel was? And then it's like the great downfall of Diane. So just like Molly Golightly, like she's building her channel back up again, and then on Bullhorn Betty's back, because I think that's all she talks about, and then she's gonna crash again too. It's the same shit. Starlight's been doing a pretty good job covering Gypsy. I couldn't see, like, I love Starlight. I just, like, I couldn't give a fuck less about Gypsy Rose. But good for her. Like, I'm happy she's, found something. I just, like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess my channel's always kind of been like that. Like, I can't stick to, like, one thing. Like, I don't know how people do that. I don't know how people just, like, have a channel that's focused to, like, one topic all the time. If I did that, I would just start a whole new channel and dedicate that channel to that thing. Because this channel is a train wreck and it ain't fucking going nowhere. It's a shame, but it ain't going anywhere. I would love to like sit here and discuss like true crime cases and stuff, but like I'm not that into them. Like I was watching Emily Baker today, doing the Karen Reed case, and I'm like, dude, this takes a tremendous amount of fucking dedication to sit there for this many hours watching a court case at a desk. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she has obviously credentials that help her channel. Who gives a shit what I think? Nobody. I'm just like a regular person. I don't have any expertise in anything really. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I could, what else I could really do except for just bullshit with you guys. I have no interest in the case. I can just tell she does her research. Who is that? Who's talking about children? Wait, what's going on? Variety will hold my attention. I just feel like whatever, like we come in here, we bullshit. That's all. It's like hanging out with like friends. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate my earring holder. I got out of the garage sale. Oh, that's a good find. She gets high and passes out. It's disgusting. Her children find her. Oh, yeah, no. I don't know nothing about that Brittany J chick, so I don't follow her. I don't care. Laura literally went live to holler at Jonesin. Holla. All right, hold on. For not pointing out the most important thing that Laura pointed out. That's what I watched this morning. I was like, oh my God, dude. She's so badly. Soldier's doing great, Mercedes girl. I hope you're doing good. She so badly wants to get in on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and do you, girl? You want to get in on that? And she wants to be part of that community. Like, she wants to, like, whether it's even like, I can't even explain what I'm trying to say. Not even like, not friends with people, but she just wants to be relevant in that fucking sector, whatever you want to call it, right? That section of YouTube. She wants to be a relevant person because those people are making money right now. Fast money, easy money. Getting a bunch of fucking super chats, going live. People are buying memberships because it's all you hear her commenting on all the time is like, oh my God, they're getting the 10 memberships. They're getting 50 memberships. This person's paying. All she sees is the dollar signs. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. And it's like, dude, any one of us could do that and like involve ourselves in that shit and make money. But I just like, no, thank you. I don't know. I feel like if I was going to invest my time in anything, it would have to be, something more worthwhile. I don't want to make money like that talking shit about other people. No thanks. Like if I was going to make that kind of money, I would want to do it like with a legit channel, something I could be proud of, if that makes sense. Like something that I built, whether it's DIY videos or whatever. Even if people do like tea channels, gossip channels, like CC Suarez or like any of those types of people, it's not like they're not in like back and forth drama. They're just doing commentary about situations, but they're not like in the fucking drama. But even that takes some fucking dedication. That takes some dedication. You gotta follow all this different shit that's going on all over the fucking internet. And I ain't doing that kind of shit. I used to love true crime, but the crime community ruined it for me. See, Lab, that's how I am. I'll watch 48 hours. I'll watch like long crime, but I don't watch anybody besides. I like Gray Hughes's uploads. I don't really watch his like live streams because I don't know. I just don't watch them. They're long, but I like informative videos or like Christina Randall type videos or Kendall Ray where they're just kind of retelling the story and the details. Oh, you know who's been putting out pretty good documentaries? Um, Shit. Hold on, I have one saved. Ooh, somebody just ordered. Thank you, whoever that was. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second the name. Oh, I could order my purple glass. So my goal is, and I haven't been selling them, which is why I want to go to a craft fair because I feel like they would probably do better at like an actual craft fair. But I've been like really obviously into like making these like geode things, and my goal is to like make the most realistic looking geode. Like I want it to look like a real fucking geode. So I was like studying them last night and I was like, I need to get dark purple glass. That's what I need. So I found it. Believe it or not, it's very hard to find dark purple transparent crushed glass. But I found some on Amazon last night and I'm like, I need to order this because that's my goal, is to make shit that looks like it's actually like a fucking geode. Like, and I don't know, I like it, other people might. It really sucks because taking photographs of it just doesn't do it justice. Like, you have to see these things in person. I have this one, I'll show you guys, hold on. I think I put a picture on it, but like I walk by this thing and I'm just like, oh my god, I love this thing. Like, I just love it. I can't sell it because I want to keep it for myself. Oh, no problem, dolls. You did a great job, really. I like all the stuff you're making, and you know what? You look like you're enjoying yourself, and that's the most important part. And plus, you're making a nice little, side income for yourself. Um, Hold on. I have to join this from my phone because it's downstairs in my kitchen. Don't lose your videos. Fuck you, StreamYard. I just realized StreamYard, they have a thing that automatically puts the referral link in my what do you call it, description of my video. I didn't even know. All right, hold on a second, let me join and then kick my other self off. All right. All right. Oh shit, oh my god, I just knocked, dude, my office. Jesse cleaned his room, came in here, threw a bunch of shit in my office. I was cleaning up downstairs. I threw out tons of concrete stuff because I had like so many. You guys got to remember, I make a lot of shit that like never sees the light of day. Like I'm experimenting, or, I just don't like the way it came out. So like a lot of it is just like, what am I going to do with this? I can't hold on to all of it. That's why I had the mystery boxes on my website, because some of it's like nice. I'm like, how am I going to sell this? So anyway, this pot right here, I did this one, and it is at night. I don't know if you guys can see it that good. It's on my little plant shelf. It just looks so cool the way it came out. This one was like hard to do. I made it from a pot that I got at like Dollar Tree, I think. But it was so hard. I had to take hot glue to make this like cavity right in here. It was very hard, but I like it so much because it's so sparkly. And so I just like I can't part with it. It's pretty bad. All right, I look like a mess right now, but I can't part with it. So anyway, but I have like I don't know why I'm just like obsessed, but they're so cool. I have the lamps. I know they're expensive. Maybe I have to change the price, but the lamps are so expensive to make. I have to buy the light bulbs that are expensive. The cement obviously isn't that much. The crystals are, whatever, but it's also my time that I put into all the material. I use like six or freaking seven sticks of hot glue because I use that to make the cavity in the mold so that it's like indented. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like it's more organic looking. And it's just like all the material and everything that goes into it, especially the ones that have shade. And I feel like I'm like, my pricing, I asked in Discord because I'm like, I don't know how to price these things because they cost so much money for me to make, especially if they have the little lampshade on them. But like, if you get a specialty bulb, those are expensive. So I have to make money off of it. So I'm like, oh, like, I don't know. I don't know how to price them. And there's nothing I can really compare it to because nobody's really making anything that looks like this in a lamp. So, or at least that I've seen. I'm sure there's probably something out there like it, but I've never seen anybody really make a lamp. But they're super cool looking. Oh, I love my little garden window. Hold on, I'll show you the whole thing. I just like cleaned it up and rearranged it, but there's so much. I got a lot of experiments going on over here. These, believe it or not, these are my mom's two aloe plants. This came from my mom's plant. I'll show you the mother plant. Hold on. Don't mind my fucking. This is my mom's aloe plant that she had since I was a kid. Like this thing's probably as old as I am. So you can propagate these. They have little babies called pups, and this one almost died, so I had to move it because it was so far. Hold on, my phone died. I had to run and get my battery. I'm like, fuck. My phone died. I didn't even realize the battery was dead. I probably shouldn't be on it. Is that over? Yeah. I just like ran. I'm like, oh my god. Because I'm like, you guys are going to be like, what the fuck happened? Hold on a second. Let me rejoin from my phone now because it's plugged in to my little portable battery thing. I was like, fuck. I totally lost you guys. Anyway, I'll show you the rest of my window. My little greenhouse window. It's really not the most effective greenhouse window because the greenhouse window, I forget which direction it's supposed to be facing. Like, obviously, there's a there's a direction it should be facing. Mine's like facing the wrong direction. I don't know if it's east or it's probably east, I think. But mine is not facing east. Mine's facing south, I think, and or north. I don't know. Ah, sorry. Oh wait, hold on. I removed the wrong one. All right. Mine's facing the wrong direction, so it doesn't get like the sunlight it's supposed to get to like really have the full greenhouse effect. It's like it's in the shade most of the day. So in the very early morning, it gets a little bit of sunlight, but my plants do well up here. Doo-doo. I said doo-doo. So I got some experiments going on. I'm rooting this, which is I forget what it's called, a happy bean plant. I just did that. This dude is so old. This plant, it's been here since like I think I moved in. That's on my website. I bought it just to take a picture of it for my website. And my little sponge, dude, Sponge Daddy. This is the first time I ever owned the actual Sponge Daddy. I understand why people like it so much. I like wash everything with that. Oh, look at this. This is fucking crazy. There's a little area over here. It's ugly. It looks crazy. Over the winter after Christmas, Jesse got this dirt bike thing. So I bring him over. There's like this little area where you could ride, right? There's like power lines basically, and he rides his little dirt bike in there. It's a little Razor one. So I bring him over there, and I'm walking around, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, there's cactuses. Now this is in like January because I think we went away this Christmas, to my in-laws, and then when we got back, it had to be the beginning of January, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't even think cactuses could survive outside on Long Island. It's called Eastern prickly pear. So I take a little piece of it, which was a big mistake because I had you can't see them, but there's all like these invisible little like thorny things on them that stick in your fingers. So I ripped a little piece out and I was like, I want to see what happens. So I just laid it on top of those clay balls. Those things are awesome for growing orchids or like any plant really. But anyway, I just laid it there and I was like, I'll figure out what to do with it later. And then I just kind of forgot about it. Lo and behold, it was all shriveled up. It looked like it was dead. So I just left it there. Lo and behold, a couple of weeks later, it puffed back up and like, I was like, wait, I go to pick it up and it has roots. And I'm like, oh shit, it grew roots. So no, orchids are actually really easy. They're probably one of the easiest plants to take care of. I'll tell you about that in a second. But anyway, it like rooted. So now it's growing like a flower, I guess. I don't know. So I might plant it outside in a pot, but I'm just waiting for it to get a little warmer out. I don't want to put it back into shock. They're very hardy. All right. So anyway, here's my next experiment. Did I tell you guys a story about my mom's corn plant? It was a tree. She had this tree for like 25 years, dude. It was huge. It like reached up to my ceiling in my living room. And well, anyway, I went to bring it home because I was like, I can't leave this plant. Like my mom kept it alive for like almost 25 years. And I'm like, I can't let this plant die. I go to bring it in my car and I fucking snaps in half. And I'm like, no. I was so upset. I'm like, no. I literally start crying in the driveway. I'm like, I cannot believe it. So I tell my friend, I send her a picture, and she's like, don't worry, you could propagate it from the cuttings. I'm like, what? So I cut the tree up into littler pieces. I gave most of it away. I gave her a couple. I gave my cousin a couple, and my uncle wanted one. So I had another one, but the other one died. This is the last one I have left. That's the last piece of my mom's tree, so I'm trying to save it. So I just added it in the clay because it was growing in water. I tried planting one of my cuttings and it died. So I was like, I can't. This one's been staying alive in a mason jar for years now. How many years has it been since my mom died? It's the last piece I have left. So I'm like so scared to do anything to it. So I'm just like, I just put it in the clay balls, hoping that it'll grow a little bigger. But I'm scared for it to die completely. So I'm scared to plant it. So I figured the clay balls are like a happy medium. It's still in the water, but I put a little fertilizer in there today, like a couple of drops just to help boost it. And then if Miss Nomer's in here, she sent me, hold on. I don't know if she's in here or she watches this, but she sent me these. It's what are these things? Oh my God. No, begonia. I think it's a variety. The other one, she sent me two. One of them died. It was so cool. She sent me two plants in the mail, and they came in these little cups. So I put in like a terrarium type deal, and I don't know, it was doing really well, and then it's like kind of stopped growing. But hopefully, I moved it back further in the window, so hopefully it does a little better back there, because it used to be right up in the front. Like I just redid this. I just moved everything. But anyway, those are the aloe plants. So when I planted them, they were like this big, right? In like a year, they just grew. They're huge. I have to repot them in a different pot now because I mean they just grew out of control. I didn't even know they could get that big. But my mom's is obviously it's root bound probably. I need to be repotted, but I'm rehabbing it right now because it seriously was almost dead. It was like yellow. So I threw it in my bathtub the other day and I soaked the shit out of it and I hope it you know, and then here's my do you guys remember this? I think I showed you guys this. Don't mind my little, setup here because it's not the nicest. But this is my rescue Monstera plant, and it's doing very well. I rescued it from the clearance section at Lowe's last year, right? Or maybe the year before. And so I brought it home. It was doing good. I put it outside and it went into shock and it almost died. All the leaves were yellow and I had to cut almost all the leaves off of it last year. Right now, it's doing really well. It's getting new growth down here. And I had it over there, but it was getting more sunlight. So I just rigged this little lamp up for now. I might move it again, but I just moved it here temporarily until I figure out where I want to like keep it, where its like final home is going to be. But so that's why it has a little grow light on it, just to get some light, because otherwise it won't get any sunlight here. So I rigged up a grow light. It's kind of ugly. I'm gonna buy one. They have nicer ones that look like nice decorative lamps, but this is just for now. I just did this yesterday, so I'm trying to get it to grow upwards. And I put this little stake with the moss in there. I got to get a better one, but for now it'll do. But I brought this thing back to life twice, so hopefully this is like one of my favorite plants. So hopefully it survives. So yeah, that's it. I love plants. I do. Oh, and these are my other plants. Hold on. This is my mom's. So there's my mom's shit's all over my house. Like I can't part with some of the things. She always had these plants, the snake plant growing in it. And then I didn't even know they made this. I bought this at IKEA. IKEA has great like plants for cheap, house plants if you're ever interested. I want to get a banana tree for in here in the corner because I'm repainting the kitchen. I'm gonna do it. Ready? You guys ready? Boring beige. That's gonna be my kitchen. Boring, right? So boring. Don't mind my mess over there. My husband was patching up the walls and painting. There's all paint stuff over here. But yeah, so you like it? See, I hate the color. Are you talking about the color it is now? Or I hate it. I love the color, right? I love the blue. I just like I don't love it in here. Like I feel like it would be better in a bedroom or something. Like I just or a living room. I don't know. I just like I don't love it in here. Like we did it in years ago and I just like I don't know. I never liked it from the minute we did it. I've told you guys this like a million times. I know most of you know this, but I just like always was like, oh, why did I do it? The thing was my husband, we were supposed to do like a kitchen renovation that wasn't gonna be expensive. And we ended up going way over budget. So with the floor, like way over budget. It was a disaster. But anyway, so when he painted, I felt really bad telling him I didn't like it. Like he painted the whole kitchen. It was before anything was in the floors, the cabinets, anything. And then he painted it, and I came in and I was like, oh my God, that is bright blue. Like that is fucking bright, I wanted like a more like, I guess if I had to pick maybe like a Tiffany blue, like that's what I wanted originally. like more, not Tiffany blue, like a greenish blue. I guess, right? Isn't Tiffany blue kind of greenish? Sort of like that. But I don't know why I changed it. I think, I don't know. I don't know why I changed it. And then I just, nope. Nope. My walls are red like my asshole. I changed it and then I was like, ugh. So this beige is like, it's good. It's not too warm because I don't like really warm beiges. It's like a more cool tone beige from Sherwin Williams. I think that's what I'm just gonna do. My inspiration, honestly, was the bathroom in um Quebec in the hotel. There, the walls were like this very pale beige, and I was like, I liked it against like the white furniture and the cabinets and the trim, and I was like, and the tile. They had like my marble tile, and I was like, ooh, that looks really nice together. So I don't know what color it was, but that's pretty close to what I remember. Mm. I feel like the beige will make it look more grown up looking. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm painting. I gotta paint my hallway because that's blue too. I don't know. I love blue, but it's a color that you could get sick of quickly after 10 years. Like my kitchen, we did it 10 years ago. It feels like it was just yesterday when we redid it. Like you know, it still looks decent, except my cabinet fucking got fucked up by the dog and has some issues. But we're getting the doors replaced. But like I still love this part. This part I still love. Which I thought was gonna be the part I hated first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get sick of the tile. I still love the tile, especially like that it goes around the window. That's my favorite part. I don't love my countertops. And the floors, I'm like, I was never crazy about them, but I kind of, we were going on budget. I was scared to do, everybody at the time when I did this was just starting to do the ceramic tile that looks like wood. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, I'm so scared to do that because like wood goes in and out. 10 years ago, right? When we moved in the house, more than 10 years ago, it's probably like 12 now. That cherry wood was in style, like that red cherry wood look. So when we did the floor down there, that's what the floor is. It's like that cherry red. I fucking hate it now. And I wish I would have just stuck with like a neutral wood color. But like everybody's all into this wood shit now. But like even the kitchens, you go in the kitchens section now and they have cabinets that have like wood grain in them and they look cool now. But 10 years from now, that's like a trend and it's not going to stay in style. So I was like, even with the tile in here, I was worried because I was like, this tile might go out of style. Like, but it honestly, it's the only part that I still absolutely love. I think it's my favorite part of the kitchen. I love my sink, although I wish I had the white farm sink. And my countertops, I'm lucky I got granite. I had to get the black. It was the cheapest one we could get. And honestly, I really wanted that like white marble, but I couldn't afford it. It was so much more expensive. Beige aesthetic is huge now. I know it is. Well, just like gray was huge a couple of years ago, right? My living room is all gray. I still like it, but I'm gonna stick with the gray. I feel like gray and beige, like that never goes out of style, but the beige I think in my kitchen, like with the gray, and then my living room being gray, I feel like it's gonna look really good together. I feel like it's gonna tie the two rooms together because right now it looks like two separate rooms. Like one room's gray and then you got like bright blue. I feel like when I put the beige in there, it's gonna tie the two rooms together because my floor in my kitchen's gray. So once I put the beige in there, it'll like, you know what I'm saying? It'll make it look more cohesive, like it's one big room instead of two separate rooms. That's what I'm hoping, at least. I love white cabinets. I will never get any other color cabinets because I feel like white never goes out of style. Like, think about it. Even when I was a kid, people had white cabinets. Like, I feel like if you pick a plain white cabinet, like those shaker cabinets, you're good. I think your kitchen will stay, recent. No, we're not remodeling. We're just getting our cabinet doors replaced. Because if you look, hold on, I'll show you what happened. I can't. This is the only spot I can really show you in. You see it, like these are laminate. Sorry, there's like crap on there. I cleaned it the other day, but people, dogs. You see how there's like a bubble right there? It literally bubbled out. It bubbled right out. And every door, if you touch the door, you could feel that the laminate is separated from the actual like door. So they're replacing all my doors in here. So they're replacing all except these. I don't think these don't. I have the glass. Like this one's the only one that's like okay. The rest of them are all. You could see it in the light. Like I don't know if you guys can tell, but it. You see that? Look at that. It shouldn't be doing that. It should not be fucking doing this. When I press on it, you see how much air there is in between? Because it's not painted wood. We couldn't afford the painted wood cabinet, so I had to go with this. By the way, oh my god, if you guys are ever in the market right now, Walmart, I'm telling you, if you have kids, buy this. Hold on a second. Ugh, I'm telling you, your kids are gonna love it. Jesse loves this thing. Hold on. It's the fucking Kool-Aid snow cone maker. It is fucking awesome. They sell a little snow cone flavoring, the Kool-Aid brand. I haven't tried it yet, but Jesse loves it. Oh my god, so good. So good. I just threw the syrup in the cabinet. All right, I'm a mess right now. I'm gonna not go on camera, but not a fan of cherry wood and granite. Cherry wood is my downstairs. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Ugh. Granite. What do you mean, like granite countertops? I love. Oh, are you talking about cherry wood cabinets, like kitchen cabinets? That's why I would never do any wood cabinets. Not like I would do painted wood, like if it was like white, but I wouldn't do any wood green because right now all that like pale colored wood is really in, like the raw. It's like almost like raw wood looking, but in a couple of years you'll see it'll be back to like dark wood or whatever. And that's why I was like, I've always been scared to do that. If you have a lot of money, go for it, because then like 10 years from now when it's outdated, just redo your kitchen. But people like me, we can't do that. Once the kitchen's done, like this is gonna be my kitchen for the rest of my life probably. So that's why we're never gonna redo this kitchen. We'll probably sell the house before we redo the kitchen again. In the boho world, the orange wood is coming back. What, like the oak? You mean? I see it. Yeah, like oak kind of wood. I hate it. That's what my floors are. My floors are wrecked down here. Between Jesse being a baby, not a baby. Well, yeah, I guess when he was a baby, roller skating in my house because this kid, I couldn't get him off his roller skates when he was like 2 and 3. Well, 3. I'm sorry, like more like 3 and 4. He used to just roller skate in circles up here. That's all he did all day. So the floors between him and the dog nails, there's like spots on my floor. There's no finish. I need my floor refinished bad. Bad. Hopefully one day. I have creamy white cabinets. Me too. I like the light look. I've always liked the white look because I feel like you can't go wrong. And then like you could paint your kitchen pretty much any color you want. You know what I'm saying? So don't do it bright blue. Just saying because you'll get very sick of it. I love the color. It's just like itself, but I don't know. I just don't like it in here. I'm sick of it. Sick of looking at it. Brass made a huge comeback. So did gold. When I was a kid, my mom did the whole house in gold. I like when they first started coming out. I don't know if you guys like remember this, but like remember when they first started coming out with like stainless steel appliances? It was like silver because like I feel like the whole 80s and 90s everything was gold. Everything. Like I feel like they didn't even make faucets in silver. I felt like you went to the store and everything was gold. And it's like then silver took over for like decades, right? And now it's back to like they're starting brass is coming back in, gold is in, and I feel like it's gonna be in and then it's gonna go out again. All these people are putting all this like gold, fixtures in their houses, and I'm like, it's not gonna stay in for too long, but maybe it will. I like the brass. I don't mind brass though. Gold, ugh. I love your big giant kitchen sink. Beef eggs, that thing is my lifesaver. I wish I had it when Jesse was like an infant though, because it would have. Oh my god, it would have been amazing. Nobody cleans the sink up here. Disgusting. Um, what do you call it? Because it would have been so fun to give him a bath in there. I didn't have it when he was a baby. I had like a. It was my old kitchen, but I'm like, oh my god! Like right when we got it done, he was like past the age, right past the age where you could bathe him in the sink still. You know, so I was like, oh, this thing would have been perfect when he was a baby to give him a bath in because it's huge. I mean, I love my sink. It takes up a lot of room that I don't, necessarily have, but I don't really, I'm not like the biggest chef either. So I have enough room to cook, over here, but throw things in my little air fryer. It's not that hard. But the sink is a must have. The only problem is, guess what? The bigger the sink, the more you fill it. You're like, oh, I'll do the dishes later. And it's like you could literally fit, like, I could probably fit all my dishes in there. Like, it's so big. It's so big. But I wanted the porcelain, like the cast iron, whatever it is, the white one. But at the time, they were so expensive. So expensive. And they had them at IKEA. But right when I did my kitchen, they had like a cheaper one. It was a little smaller at IKEA. Right when I did my kitchen, they fucking like it was on like back order or something, and they weren't gonna have it for like a long time. So I was like looking at the ones at Lowe's. They were like 600, 700. I mean, probably more than that. This one was the next best thing. I hate stainless steel sinks, but I was like, I couldn't give up wanting my farm sink. So I was like, the only thing is, I didn't mount it under the cabinet because I hate the way that looks. I don't know. It looks so weird to me. It looks like it's like not finished. Like, I mean, it's not terrible, but you know how like they mount it under the cabinet, under the sink? I mean, the countertop. I don't know. I didn't like the way that looked. So I made my husband make it flush with the countertop. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. I guess, I don't know. I don't know why they do that. They mount it like, so like half of it's covered by the countertop. It looks weird to me. So mine's not though. Mine's flush with the sink. Even if I got the white one, I still would have made him, mount it with the countertop. Because I'm like, it looks weird. It looks like it's not finished. Something about it just looks unfinished to me when it's like sticking out. Greige. My office is greige upstairs. That's the name of the color. It's called Perfect Greige. I forget who makes it. I don't know. I always get Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore like paints mixed up, but that's what it is up there. Perfect Greige, which it really is. It's the perfect greige. It's like you could look at the wall and be like, is it beige or is it gray? It's kind of hard to tell. I still like the color in there. It's just neutral. So I'm going neutral. I'm going boring. I told B-Frank the other day, I'm like, I'm at the basic bitch phase of my life. Like when I first moved in my house, it was so quirky and crazy. I had a fucking lime green wall with like huge chrysanthemum flower mural on it that I cut out in vinyl. And now I'm like, I'm at the basic bitch phase of my life. I'm like, paint that shit beige. Gray. Let's go. I don't know. I like the color, but it's just like, it's kind of overwhelming too. You know? I'm like, it's just like, I don't know. It's when you look at like modern houses, it's like every room is the same color. I'll never have that because I hate that. But I don't hate it. It looks nice in other people's houses, but for me, I like having different rooms be different colors. But I don't know how people like have the whole entire house is the same exact color. It's like crazy to me. Like, I don't know. I like to have different looks in each room. So, but my kitchen, I kind of want to make it kind of tie into my living room. So hopefully that'll work out when I paint it. A blank slate. Lone Fox did that on his last upload on cabinets. Go check it out. What did do? Hold on. Whatever you're doing. Oh, Alicia's the best. Her house looks so cute. See, she does all the white. while I'm in the fucking chat with some really cool people and the haters are watching, no, I'm not a fucking phlebotomist. Get the fuck out of here. Who said that? A house I got in 2003 had silver everything except they didn't do the light fixtures that way. Had to get them switched out. See, like I love the look of the gold. In fact, my friend that I grew up with, his wife is doing. They're like flipping houses, and I was just looking at it right before I went live. She did she's got very good decorating like sense. Really, she always like everything she decorates, it looks like an interior designer did it. Like she just has that, like people just have that sense, like where no matter what they do, it comes out looking like if they had it professionally done. Like she's just one of those people. Even like dressing, like she's always dressed very well. So she just showed the house and she had these nice like gold, I don't know, it's not gold like chrome gold, like tacky looking gold like it used to be. It's like that brush gold. You know what I'm saying? And I like that a little better. But she did like the lighting fixtures and they're like very simple, but I'm like, they look so pretty. I love the way it looks, but I'm like, everything in my house is silver already. There's no way. I put a little gold in my bedroom. I was like, I like the gold look and I think it goes good in my bedroom. So I put some gold accents in there. But everywhere else in my house is pretty much silver. Even like I was looking on Pinterest last night and a lot of like, I was trying to get an idea of like what colors go good with like my new couch. So I'm like, everything's gold, which does look good with dark gray. It does. Like a yellow, but my accent color in here was more like a pink tone a couple of years ago, but maybe I'll change it up and get some yellow or gold accents in here. Painful packing. Oh, Alicia, that's right. You moved, right? Put vinyl on the cabinets. Get out of here. I've seen people do that with their refrigerator. You know what I love watching? The little like little house videos, because like you have to be so creative in those houses. Like to come up with like ways to make certain things, but they're so cute. I want minimal. I don't want my kids having to go through my crap. My mom saved everything. Oh girl, I know. I've been there. My mom was the same. My mom did a purge like a few years before she passed away, but still there was so much shit. But I'm with you, girl. I'm trying to like downsize here, trying to get rid of shit and just live a more, even like with everything, clothes, makeup, everything. I'm like, I really don't need this much shit. I think like the internet got us all into this overconsumption. You know what I'm saying? Like where we just overconsume things. Like, do you ever watch those like restocking videos? And I'm like, they're like obscene. Like it's just like you have so much shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even like those makeup girls, they're getting sent these huge fucking PR things filled with like an entire collection of makeup, right? Like say like Tarte comes out with a new, I don't know, concealer. They send a PR package to all these like influencers and it's like every shade, right, that they make in a concealer that obviously one person's not going to use that. So then, like, you know what I'm saying? So these people are just holding on to like more and more and more and more and more shit. And it's like, dude, you really don't need all that shit. Like, I got sucked up in it myself. And I had to tell myself, that's it, Leanna. Like, you've got no more makeup. Use what you have. That's it. So I have, clothes. I'm like, really, dude, I really just need like maybe 4 or 5 pairs of jeans. And I mean, I'm in sweatpants 90% of the time. I don't even wear jeans, barely. So I got to downsize myself. I want to try the minimalist wardrobe and just like have like 10, maybe pieces that I can mix and match of each thing. It feels good to declutter, but I went a little too far because now I need some stuff that I gave away. Well, that's what always happens before, because you like get rid of shit and then you're like, even with my mom's house, like when I was cleaning it out, there's stuff I think of now and I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't give that away. But I was just like so overwhelmed with everything. I mean, because like I pretty much cleaned out her entire house by myself, so it was like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And there was so much shit that I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. Just take it. there's a few things like I wish I didn't give away, like my piano, but there's other things that I'm like, whatever, you know, I had to give them away. Minimalist jewelry too. Uh, I'll never be like that minimalist, but I don't wear shit like Laura. I'm not that gaudy. I wear, I mean, I try to have nice stuff. I just, yeah, that's all. You know what? I'm gonna go through my clothes. That's like my next big project is to go through all my clothes, my bedroom, which I did like 2 years ago. And then it seems like, I don't know, it seems like somebody fucking fed my clothing after midnight and it multiplied like the gremlins. Like, it's like fucking, I don't know where all these clothes are. I got to get rid of like more than half of the clothes that I own. CPS Laura is trying, I can't see this because it says share thing. She's trying to dominate the flea market. That'll never happen. Is she really working at Home Depot? Like, has she like said I work at Home Depot? Because I keep seeing this thing where she works. It says she works there. Could you imagine dealing with Laura at Home Depot? Where's the paint? The fuck? What's your fucking problem? Fucking asshole. Sit the fuck down. Like, Miss, can you help me find I need a 1/4 inch fucking elbow pipe. Sit the fuck down. Fuck do I look like? I can't imagine her dealing with the general public. Like, that just sounds like a horrible idea. Honestly. It just does. I don't know. You know what? Maybe she's different in person. I don't know. She is like, when I was friends with her, she's definitely like got a totally different vibe on the phone. Like, she's still Laura, but she's a little different on the phone. Not as like not as angry. I don't know if like some of that anger shit that she does like is like a tough guy act for YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really like her personality because like I don't know. I never hung out with her in person, but I think a lot of her ranting and raving that she does is kind of like put on, like kind of like Molly Golightly. Like, do you think she acts like the way she acts on here in her regular life every day? You know what I'm saying? Well, she probably does, but like I think she definitely like when she gets on the camera. Oh my god, what the fuck happened over here? Ew, something spilled. What the fuck is that? Sorry, I just like went to move my lamp because it was like sitting on top of the wall. It's like all sticky underneath. What the fuck is that from? Anyway, um, what do you call it? She, I think she like puts it on. You know what I'm saying? So like with Laura, I kind of feel the same way. Like I'm like, you know, like is I don't know if she's yeah, she might put it on for the cameras a little bit, which like everybody probably does to an extent, you know, on YouTube, I guess, right? Some people are just chill and they act like themselves, but I don't know. I don't. She's not that ragey, but I still just can't see her dealing with the fucking public, like having to deal with like actual other humans and like help them. You know what I'm saying? She's not really one for helping. What the hell does? Honestly, I should get a fucking job at Home Depot though, because like I fucking shop there enough. I should get a discount. Give me this. Gimme. Gimme. Oh my god, so it's so weird. I go into this furniture store the other day and the guy, he was so weird. He was super nice, but he was like he must have been like bored. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to. The guy was bored. What do you have? Dude, you little motherfucker. What do you have? I knew you have something in your mouth. Dude, I swear to God, if Ovi ever goes to prison, he's going to be the one that smuggles all the drugs in. Because I will see him with something in his mouth, and then I'll open his entire mouth and look down his throat, and then I can't find whatever it is, and then he'll spit it back out when I walk away. Like, he just did that. And I'm like, he like, I don't know where he hides it. It's not under his tongue. I like put my whole entire hand down his throat and I can't find it. I don't know where he hides these things. You want to eat, you little pain? Oh my god, it's already almost 7. But um, anyway, so he's like, I go in there and then like he must have been bored, so he's like, you know, kind of like just having a small chat with me. And like next thing I know, he's like showing me his like social media and how he like sets up his videos for the week, and he's like asking me if I know any influencers. And if I could, this is where it got weird. Like, cause I was like, whatever, we're just chatting, right? Then all of a sudden I'm like ready to leave, and he's like, okay, take a video and post it online. And I'm like, what? Like, it's like that's kind of weird to tell like your customer, which I wasn't even a customer at the because I didn't buy anything. Like to like make it like he wanted me to make a video for him and like post it on like my Facebook page. So I felt so weird because the store was like dead quiet, right? And I felt like I don't know, like I felt like pressured. I was like, okay. He like said it like 5 times and I was trying to leave. So I'm like, dude, that's the one thing about furniture shopping. Oh my God. Ugh, it's terrible. These people like hound you. Like, I don't like being bothered while I'm shopping. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. If I need you, I'll come find you, but don't fucking annoy me. This guy wasn't annoying. He didn't annoy me. He was very nice, very kind. And he let me walk around at least and look without like following me like most of these people do in the furniture store. The Raymore Flanagan guy was the worst. But anyway, he's like, make a video. So I'm like, I felt so weird. So I like walked through like the whole store really quick and like filmed it. I never posted the video. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go home and edit it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sit here editing a video for nothing. Like, if you want to pay me, I'll fucking take a million videos of your store, but I'm not gonna fucking sit here wasting my time editing videos for, you know what I'm saying? Free. Like, what the fuck? But it was so weird because he's like, I like, how do you even know I make videos? It was just so weird that he asked me to make a video. I don't know. It was like the weirdest experience in a furniture store I think I ever had. But anyway, Raymond Flanagan, dude, the guy was nice. Again, very nice guy. But just like, don't follow me around the fucking store. I walked in, it was an older man, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? Uh, he's like, oh, can I help you? And I'm like, I try to be like nice about it. I'm like, oh no, I'm just browsing, I'm just looking. And then of course they ask you, you're looking for anything specific. So I was like, yeah, I'm kind of looking at couches, but I'm not sure. Like I was kind of trying to make it like I'm just here to look. Okay, I'm not buying anything, just kind of browsing. I must have told this guy like 20 times. So I kept trying to like shake him in the store. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go look over here. So I'll see you later. Like I was trying to get away from him. And it was so funny because this Raymore Flanagan over here, it's like 2 stories. So I was like, oh, maybe if I go upstairs, he's not going to fucking follow me up the fucking stairs. Like, that's not going to happen. Sure enough, I get on the fucking escalator. I turn around and he's like 4 steps away from me. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, dude, like, this is like, even if I found something I fucking love there, I might not buy it just because you fucking followed me around the store like that. That is so annoying. Like, I understand they probably work on commissions and everything. Like, I get it. But, like, that is not a sales tactic that works with everybody. Maybe some people like it. But if somebody tells you, like, 4 or 5 times, like, I'm just here to browse, I'm just looking, I'll let you know if I see anything, you should kind of get the hint. And, like, it's not like I can steal the furniture. What are you following me around for? Every fucking thing I looked at, he's like, oh, that comes in like 5 fabrics. And I felt so uncomfortable because I'm like, I can't like shop and like fully, and you know what I'm saying? Like look, because you're breathing down my neck. Like I don't feel comfortable with this guy following me around the fucking entire store. Everything I look at, he's like, I might just be looking at it just to look. And he's like jumping in, like selling me the couch, like, oh, this one comes in this fabric and that fabric. And I'm like, okay, I was just looking at it. I just happened to turn my head that way. It's so annoying. Am I like alone in this, or like do other people get annoyed when people do that in the store? Because it is fucking annoying. I'm like, when I walk in like Sephora, like those type of stores where they have people Macy's, I'm like, I try not to make eye contact with the people, but I feel like I could be like probably rude, not rude, but like I just like I go, no thanks. You know what though? I found a good tactic. It worked at Ashley Furniture the other day. The girl thought I was on my phone because I had my headphone in, and I don't know why I was holding my phone kind of up, almost like I was on it. So when I walked in, I wasn't talking to anybody though, but she's like, oh, you're on the phone. I was like, yeah, but I really wasn't. I was just like holding my phone like high, almost like I was on the phone, not up to my ear. I was just like kind of holding it up like towards my head, I guess. And because I can't see, that's probably why. But she thought I was on the phone. So I was like, yeah, yeah. I was like, I'm on the phone. Because I was like, I don't want this lady following me around the store. Like, I hate that. I just hate that more than anything. It's like, let me shop. And then if I have questions, I'll come find you. You know, like, don't follow me. Because then it's like, it just feels uncomfortable, you know? That, you know what else works? Bringing your kid, because ain't nobody want to follow you around with a kid. Because I noticed the other day when I had Jesse with me, nobody followed me at any stores, and I was like, "Ooh, maybe I should bring him with me more often." No, I'm just kidding. But I was like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, these people are so fucking annoying, dude. I don't mind. I see, like for couches, I was like, I have to like see it in person. This is the first time I ever ordered anything like that off of line because, like, there's just certain things in life I need to see and touch before I order, and the couch is one of them. Which is why I like. That's the whole reason I really wasn't like planning on buying a couch at a furniture store because I knew the price would be so high. But I was like, I need to go and like look at the different fabrics and feel them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I can't. I mean, I hope I like this couch. Like, I hope it's comfortable because I never sat on it, but it wasn't that expensive. But it's just like, you know, still, it's an investment piece. You're putting, you know, hundreds of dollars into it. I mean, it was like almost $1,000 when everything was said and done because we bought the warranty. Because I was like, if we don't buy the warranty, we're fucked. Like, it has a one time Wayfair has a one time. I think Bob's Furniture has it too. I don't know if they have Bob's Furniture everywhere. I'm gonna assume they do. Not everywhere, but I know like probably on the East Coast, I'm sure. Maybe it's everywhere. I don't know. I know Ashley Furniture is and like Raymore and Flanagan. Um, but Bob's Furniture, they have a one time like pet damage, you know, warranty. So you can only use it once. If your dog chews the couch or pees on it or whatever and destroys it, they'll give you a new couch, you know? So, but you can only do it the one time. That's it. And then I think it voids out the rest of the warranty. I don't know. But we actually used the warranty for our couch downstairs from Bob's Furniture that I bought years ago. I forgot what happened to it. They replaced it, but yeah. Yeah. The horse. Hey, home. And yeah, you're live. She's live. Oh, good Lord. I'm the best cashier. Dude, they have to just stick her in the back. I mean, I just can't imagine putting her out on the floor with fucking customers, clients and shit. Oh my God. Fuck do you want? Fucking asshole. This paint has no fucking VOCs. I told you, bitch. I could just picture her. And she's probably, how much you guys want to bet if she's working there? That she's passing out her fucking candle website cards while she's on the job. I will fucking bet my life on it. Oop, did I turn you guys off? I will bet my life. I hate this thing. Why did they put this on here? It's like share your referral link. I don't want to. And it's blocking. Sorry, I did that by accident. It's like blocking the comments. I can't even see the comments because the stupid buttons in front of it. Trying to sell her shit candles outside her circle will never work because everyone has the internet and her reputation is dog shit. Nobody wants nothing to. No, I don't. She's like dead set on making this candle thing happen. So it's like, all right. Right now, I'm like, Laura, first of all, people are just not in the market for like wasting money on shit like that. And it's hard, which is probably why she does have to work at Home Depot. But like she went like from like overdoing everything to like too plain to like too generic looking. I'm like, oh my God, dude, she's never gonna get it, dude. I don't know. For me, it's very hard to stand out in just doing candles nowadays. I mean, how do you have to have like like a I don't know, like a catchy thing to stand out. Something. selling fucking warrant candles. Who the fuck is like, oh, I need a candle with an 80s one-hit wonder hairband on it? You know? Nobody. Nobody's in the market for that right now. Like, it's like, way to stay current, Laura. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is thinking about the band Warrant from 1989? Or 88? I don't even know what year they fucking had songs. I don't even remember their songs, but I'm just saying. Maybe they had a couple of like good songs back in the 80s. She's like selling 80s hairband inspired candles. And I'm like, who is looking for that? Who? Gen X, maybe, but like, I don't know. I'm just like, who is in the market for that kind of shit right now? Because I certainly am not. But like, I'm saying, you have to like, I went into Cracker Barrel and they have a cute little candle section. And like, they had this brand there. I forget what it was called, but it had like a theme to it. And I was like, oh, okay, this is like, yes. Is it still a candle? Of course. It's in a jar. Yes. But whatever they did, it was cute. The way their jars, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Even though it looked like a normal kind of basic candle, their whole like theme was cute. And I'm like, that's the whole thing that you have to find, right? Is like, you have to either be like this guy, Foul Wade from Black Tie Barn. He created a social media presence. Now he doesn't even really make candles anymore. He sells like fragrance oils and stuff. Like, he, you know what I'm saying though? His brand is because of his videos. He made videos teaching people how to make candles, and then people bought his shit because of that. But just to sell a candle on its own is so hard, dude, to get people, to get it to catch on, where like to the masses is what I'm saying. Like, what makes your candle so different from every other fucking candle that's out there? With a basic black label on it. I don't know. It's not really standing out from the crowd. Like, I see people in the candle groups on Facebook, they do these like really fucking cool flower bouquet candles and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, okay, that's like a specialized thing. And it's like really pretty. And it has like a nice aesthetic. Like, they put them in these little boxes that look like pocketbooks with like chains and shit. They're cool looking. But like, that's, you have to like stand out, in a way. Very hard to get people to just buy a regular fucking candle in a plain glass vessel with a black label on it. Unless you're like a brand that's already been, you know. That's why I don't know how you could rely on just candles. Her only customers are the YouTube people. How many candles can they buy from her? Well, that's the whole thing. And it's just candles. It's like, she doesn't really, I don't know. She tried to like expand, I guess, with other things like wax melts and stuff. But like, even that, how many of those could you have? You have to like keep evolving, I guess, like with different things. You have to keep coming out with different kinds of things all the time. It's hard. It is really fucking hard. But like, in her case, I'm thinking it's got to be even harder because she's just selling basic candles to people. Like those ones that she posted with the flowers on her community page, those will never make it to her website, because how are you putting those on your website? That's the other thing. When you make things, like, you have to think in terms of like, how am I going to even like list this on my website for sale and then reproduce it? So like, I don't know, are you going to be able, like, they're in all different jars, all different colors, all different combinations, like a pink jar with green wax and a yellow flower. And it's like, how are you selling those? You have to like streamline it to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, pink flowers, a white candle, and a black jar. There you go. Boom. That's your color combination. And then maybe offer a few different varieties, like an orange flower, a pink flower, and whatever, yellow. And then that's it. But with the same color wax, you know what I'm saying? Like base wax. Like, kind of like I did with the cactuses. I was able to reproduce whatever amount, right? 20 of them, however many I made. They all look pretty much exactly the same. And that's how I sold them, But those things will never make it to our website. I'll be shocked if they do. Shocked. I remember being so busy and selling so many candles, I shut it down when I got sick. I didn't need to use anyone else to sell my candles. No, I wish I was selling them like that, but I just, I can't produce them that quickly because I make the vessels. So it's like a whole process. And I've been slacking this last month. I haven't even usually I try to drop candles every month. And this month I have nothing. I don't have testers. I didn't do anything because I've been kind of busy. So I've been slacking. I have a new vessel and everything that I tested it once, but I need to retest it again with a different wick. And I just been doing other shit, so I really haven't gotten around to it. So I still have your candles, Alicia. I didn't burn them. They're still sitting here. They don't smell anymore because this one's probably got to be, oh my God. How many years ago was that? Yeah, this one doesn't smell. And the other one is still there. It's down there. Because I can't light them. They were so pretty. I didn't want to light them. I love the bowls. Love the, what is it? King bread? What's that? I would learn. It's so easy, Alicia. It really is. I want to get into making bigger planters, but it takes so much cement. I did get a bigger pot, which I'm going to put on my website. It's definitely bigger than any of the other ones I sell. I think it has a 6-inch opening. So I want to get, but I feel like I need to I don't know. I don't want to just make a gray cement pot. That's so boring. So I got to figure out something to do with it. Cool looking. Maybe I'll paint it. I don't know. Desperation flows from her mouth. All right. Tough guy. Marty. Oh my God. Right, dude. There's a dog. You're that fucking crazy bastard. My soap. Dude, that's what you should get into. Yeah, the soap thing. And if you make videos of you making soap, because I fucking love watching soap making videos, because there's something so damn satisfying about watching people make cold processed soap where they just fucking layer the shit and you're like, that's not gonna come out looking like anything. And then all of a sudden they cut it and you're like, holy shit, there's a cactus fucking desert scene in the soap. How'd they do that? It's fucking cool to watch. Some of these people and the fucking soap that they make, it's cool. It really makes me want to do it, but I'm I don't have, I do not, I am maxed out on hobbies right now. I don't have any more room for fucking, if I do another hobby, I have to get rid of something. Something. If my house ends up looking like Laura's house, I'm fucking done, dude. I would not want to live in a fucking candle shop. Her house, she put that video up the other day and I'm like, girl, that is you are showing us that you have a shopping addiction. That your candle company is not at the point where you need that many bottles of fucking fragrance oil. I mean, that is just so excessive. There's no fucking way she's gonna use all that shit ever. She just her video, I was like, dude, you're a hoarder. That's all I got out of it is I'm like, you have a fucking shopping addiction, girl. Which I get it, I've been there, but holy shit. Because you are not, she definitely spent way more money than she ever fucking made. And everybody does, business does that, but I'm just, you spend money, you want to try new things, I get it. But I'm all she had all these molds and I'm like, do you even use any of those? I would say even the molds that I have in my garage for my things, I use probably I've sold probably 50%. Some of them I just don't know how to make it work to sell it. But most of them I've actually sold items that I've, used them for. So they're they're sustaining my business. She doesn't sell the stuff that she makes with the molds. I guess some of it, I don't know. But I'm like, holy shit, dude. Yes, it's funny she thinks showing that shows she's successful. This shows you buy way more than necessary. And it takes up your whole, the whole That's her whole house. She only has that floor. She's in a ranch. So that's her fucking whole living room. This is my sense. Ready? That's it. This, and there's a couple up there. That's all I have. And I have another little container with little tiny ones. And guess what? Even this little amount that I have is hard to use all of it. It's almost impossible to use all those scents. I get it. You want to try every scent, but it's first of all, do you know how much money these fragrance bottles are? This big bottle right here, these right here are like $20 a pop. 20 to 25, something like that. These are probably around 16. You can't make that many candles from this, right? That's 8 ounces, I think, or no, that might be 16. No, that's 16. That's 8, yeah. And these are 4-ounce bottles, which you can like barely make candles from these. These are pretty much testers, if you want to say. You have to buy these big bottles. Like this is my next scent that I want to use called Black Sea. But like it's I forgot about this one too, Magnolia Blossom. Oh my God, I gotta do that one too. I totally forgot about that one. See? But it's like dude, it is so hard to use all those fucking, fragrance oils. The amount that she has, that's only a little amount that I have. That's a couple of, bottles, but most of them are mostly used because I'll use like, if I make 20 candles, I use one of those large bottles pretty much. For 20 candles is pretty much a 16 ounce. If you do 10% fragrance fluid, you make 16 candles, you're pretty much using the whole entire bottle. So just about. You might have enough to make like a little sampler at the end. She has hundreds of those bottles, and most of them have to be spoiled by now. I've said this before, but like the shelf life is not that long, especially sitting in the front of a window. I mean, that's just the worst place. They should be stored in a dark, cool place like mine are. That's, and even then I had one that went bad on me, so it happens. But I order them when I'm ready to use them. Like, like the ones that are in there, most of them are empty. There's 2 that are full because they're not empty. I mean, there's like a little left in each one, but there's 2 that are like completely full because those were the next 2 scents I planned on doing. But to have that amount of fucking fragrance oil just sitting there, there's no way you're ever using all that. So it looks like you have a shopping addiction. If you had a big company, right, that was really like pumping out candles, what you would have is gallon buckets of the scents that you use, which would only be maybe like 20 of them, right? Because if you look at bigger companies, they don't have thousands of different scents to choose from. Maybe like Yankee Candle. I'm talking about like small business owners who have like more successful companies and, selling like maybe 10 candles a week. Maybe they're making like 50 to 100 candles a week. They're going to have vats or gallon bottles of fragrance oil and maybe like 20 different scents at tops. I mean, having like 1,000 of those little tiny bottles, that's for like people who are making 20 candles at a time. Because really, the big 16 ounce is like, that's pretty much what you can make, about 20 candles, depending on the size. Like, say 8-ounce candles or 6-ounce candles, maybe you could get 20 candles out of that. Maybe a little more. I'm not good at math, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not getting that much out of it. So like that to me just shows me that you just have a shopping addiction. Like you're just buying shit tons of scents for no reason because you're not using all of those. There's no way humanly possible you're using all those fragrances. Unless you're like mixing them, which is a whole different animal. I don't want to get involved in. So I have no interest in like mixing scents. I just use the scent straight up as it is. I've tried it a couple of times and it's like I don't think I have a good enough sense of smell to be able to like tell the difference. So I'm like, whatever, I'm boring. I'll just use them as is. The only time I mixed, I think, was I mixed the pink sugar crystals with vanilla, which it did smell really fucking good, but I couldn't detect that much of a difference. And I don't know, I would have to go take like an entire class on like fragrances and like how to, You know what I'm saying? Like how to actually mix them, because like you don't want to waste this shit experimenting with it. So fuck that. It's too expensive. She's selling 25 candles every hour. But like, dude, that I'm looking at that and I'm like, Lord, that is not like you. That is not a bragging right. Like you have a shopping addiction, dude. You're hoarding candle shit. You have way too much stock for somebody who I don't think is putting out more than maybe like 10 candles a week, if even. You know, like 10, maybe like I don't know, 15. You're not selling all that shit. She does, and she makes them as they're ordered. So it's not like mine. I make them ahead of time, and then I list them, and then I just ship them out. She makes them as people order them. So like, you just have all this shit sitting there. I don't know. To me, that's not. You're holding on to way too much stock, dude. Way too much. Yeah, it's a whole chemistry thing. It is. It's a facade. That's exactly what it is. Like obviously you have to hold on to some stock. I'm saying though, like that is an excessive amount of shit. The fragrance oil and even the containers that she has. I'm like, use the ones that you have before you start selling new ones. Like or buying new ones. Every time she's like, oh, I just got these new containers. I got these new containers. Dude, sell the ones you have. Get rid of those first. You're holding on to way too much stock, dude. She mentioned in a recent life she's going back to her old wax she used. She wasn't crazy about the new wax she bought. Yeah, she ordered 45 pounds of a wax that she never fucking tried before. That's like, again, bad decision, right? You order 10 pounds. If you want to try a wax out, you order 10 pounds. That's usually like the smallest amount of it that they sell. Order 10 pounds of it, test it out, use the 10 pounds to test it out, and then order a big amount. She orders fucking 45 pounds of wax, dude. I'm like, what? Like, maybe she's lying. Because I'm like, dude, why do you need, you're making that much wax that you need to order 45 pounds at a time, Laura? Come on. No, you're not. Shut up. I think 25 pounds of it is probably her just experimenting. Who knows? Even me, I have so many wax melts because, like, whenever I have extra, liquid or wax, because, like, sometimes you end up with a little extra, I pour it into them at, like, a little mold to make wax melts for myself. I have, like, such an excessive amount of wax melts right now, just sitting here, like, I don't know. It's such a pain in the ass, the candles. You have to test everything. Like, it really is just a pain in the ass. That's why I'm like, I might go back to just making jewelry and shit. I can't. I gotta get back into my silver clay jewelry that I started working with last year, and then it just got cold, and I didn't work on it anymore. But I'm like, oh my god! And they're selling the silver clay at Hobby Lobby now. They have one there, but it's expensive. But oh my god, yeah, she just has too much shit, dude. That is way too much. But I don't know why you would order 45 pounds of a wax that you never fucking used before, and then decide after ordering 45 pounds of it that you don't like it. I mean, holy shit. Holy shit. That's a lot of wax. And then you're like, oh, I don't like it. Whoops. I order 10 pounds at a time, and that's it. And I order whatever I'm making, and then that's it. Hers is a little different because she probably, well, if she's like doing like a craft fair, yeah, then she has to pre-make candles. That makes sense. But not in a new wax. I would never order more than 10 pounds of a new wax that I never tried before. She's not really allowed the candles to cure properly. Yeah, if she uses natural wax, that should be curing for at least 2 weeks. At least. That's like the minimum. But like the candles I made, the pink sugar ones, which I sold the last 3 that were here. So thank you to those people who bought them. They've been sitting on my, shelf now for like what, 2 months, maybe 3 months. They're gonna smell so well. They do because I burned one. I fucking just couldn't resist. I had one and I was like, if these aren't selling, I'm just gonna burn them. So that's why I posted that thing the other day. Plus, I was like, I just need to get rid of these. Like they've been sitting here for like, 2 months. I'm like, I just need to get rid of the last ones. But they smell so good. I can't resist. And I'm like, I'm gonna end up burning them all myself. So I took one of them and I burned it, but it smelled, I don't know. To me, they say 2 weeks. I've burnt it a week later, a few days later. I don't notice that much difference in the fucking fragrance throw. But really, with this type of wax, it's coconut and apricot. It's supposed to cure for 2 weeks minimum. The other wax I use, 48 hours it's good, which is why I like it. But really, even a few more days, like 5 days, I feel like you're probably gonna get the best like fragrance throw. But I don't notice too much of a difference. Like I've burnt it 24 hours later, 48 hours later, a week later, and I've never noticed that much of a difference in like the fragrance throw, how it smells. But yeah, my candles smell like rape assholes. I'm still laughing. She forgot the wicks. Who did she forget the wicks from? Who found a roach in their cupboard? Oh, God. Let her keep dreaming. I've tried her candles and melts, and oh my God, garbage never again. Get out of here. Honestly, she sent me a candle. This was going back years ago, and like it smelled. It definitely smelled. Like it gave off fragrance. It wasn't terrible. It was just the presentation. The candle itself was fine. I think it might have been a little overwicked, the one she sent me. Well, one of them she sent me like when she first started was way overwicked. Like the thing, I had to throw it out because it was dangerous. But especially in the glass vessels, the glass is like could explode if it gets too hot. But the one candle she sent me, it was good. I mean, it worked. It might have been a little overwicked because it burned, pretty fast, but it gave off fragrance. It smelled okay. I forgot what scent she sent me. It was like, I don't know, it kind of had like a mapley syrup kind of smell to it. But it was everything else that was no good. And at that time, that's when she was selling them for $60. And I was like, I can't in good faith tell people to buy this for $60. Like I'm sorry. You shouldn't have spent, I don't give a fuck who made the candle. $60 is a ripoff for an 8-ounce candle. 8 ounces, $60 is absurd. So, but it wasn't even that. It was just like the label was all fucked up. It was like peeling off. It was horrible. There was greasy fingerprints all over the vessel. It was like a matte black vessel. And I'm like, dude, just wipe this shit down. Like, it's not that hard. It was like all greasy fingerprints on it. And I'm like, oh my God. And granted, she gave it to me for free, but like she was kind of sending it to me with like, at that time, that's when she was like first getting started and she was sending everybody fucking free candles because she wanted people to promote them, which isn't a bad idea. That's not like it's not a bad idea to have, send them to people and ask them to review them. Like, that's a good marketing tactic. It's just, I get it that you're sending it for free. You're, spending money to do this, but like, even if it's free, you should, and you're expecting people to like review it and help promote it, then you should send them something that's not filled with like caca, It's like, you should send them something that's like clean and looks good, because I was like, I opened it up and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I can't show this to people. Like, this is not good. It smelled good, the candle. It worked fine. But I was like, I can't tell people to buy this. If you're going to send people shit that's dirty with fingerprints, and glass is so easy to clean. Like, cement is porous. If you get wax on it, I have to throw the whole fucking thing away because I can't get the wax off sometimes. So it's like, even when I seal the vessel, it's still hard to get the wax. The oil stains the cement, so I have to be like super careful. But like, she's selling glass. Just take some Windex or rubbing alcohol and wipe the outside of the vessel off before you send it out to somebody, because it's like totally normal to get spill wax or get, you know what I'm saying, like get things on things, it happens, but it's like, you just clean it up. I still, even in the last thing that she just took a picture of, if you zoom in, there's all crumbs all over, little wax crumbs and colors that are not supposed to be there bleeding into each other. And I'm like, oh, dude. Oh, thank you, Perplexed. Thank you. Perplexed. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spent $80. I got pics of how the crap was wrapped. All stuck to tissue paper, prints all over dog hair, etc. Oh my God. Well, that's pretty much what I got. When she sent me wax melts, there was like other, on the outside of the bottom of the package, there was like other wax from, like, I guess some other candles she was doing melted into it. And then even in the wax melt, she made it like this like burnt orange color, but there was like purple in it. And I don't think it was supposed to be in there. I think she just dripped purple in it, like probably making something else, and then just left it there. And it was like the bottom of it was like, one of them had like this white crusty substance on it. I don't even know what it was. And I was like, and it was like dented in, and I'm like, all right, I get it. And then she had the wrong label on it. The scent was wrong. And I was like, this is a mess, dude. Like, this is a fucking mess. And I've gotten so many pictures in my email from people of like things they've received from her. And I'm like, okay, it wasn't just me. This is how she sends things to people. I felt bad what was it? One of you guys bought one of my little tea light holders that I made, the geode thing. And I felt so bad because I had to make like a special wrapping for this thing. It was, oh my God, it was like, I didn't think of it when I made it, but it had crystals sticking out, like long ones. And I'm like, shit, these could break off in shipping. So I took like styrofoam that I had and I cut it up, and I had to like almost make like a tomb for the candle holder so that the little crystals didn't break off while I was shipping them. So I was like, shit, I didn't even think about that. But, they were like sticking out. And if like any weight went on them, they'll break right off. So I had to be so careful. So I bring it outside to wrap it. And I was like, because I didn't want to get styrofoam, I had to cut the styrofoam up. So I did it outside on my porch. Well, like, lo and behold, Ovi's hair got all over the tape. And once I taped it up, I was like, I can't unwrap this thing now, because once I wrap it, I'm going to rip the styrofoam apart. And I didn't have any more styrofoam. So I emailed the person. I'm like, I am so sorry, but if you want to clone Ovi, you're going to have some of his hair. I'm sorry. I had to warn them because I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad. But I'm like, I can't get his hair off. It was like stuck on the tape, like some of his hair. And I was like, fuck, why did I do this on the cushions that he lays on outside on my little, couch? I was like, fuck. I was so embarrassed. I had an email. I'm like, I felt so bad because I was like, I'm sorry, but you're going to get some dog hair with this order. Sorry. I was like, I couldn't untape it. Once it was taped, I couldn't untape it. I was like, it's going out like this. Sorry. I can't guarantee that there might not be an Ovi hair in something that you buy because it's inevitable, but his hair gets everywhere. The HDC or the HBC head bitch. No, what is that? I spend thousands on Bath and Body. I've never owned a Bath and Body Works candle. I have to buy one. What do you suggest? What's the best one? You know which one I wish they would make a fucking candle of? I don't know why this isn't their most popular scent, because it's my absolute favorite scent. It's In the Stars. And I'm like, oh my God, this would smell so good as a candle, but they don't have it. They don't have it as a candle. I've never tried their candles. I've tried their I used to buy all the time the plug-in scents, the oils, because I really wasn't like I liked, well, no, I shouldn't say. I used to buy Yankee Candle. Like, that was it. I always bought their tarts. Remember they had the little tarts? I used to love those things. And I'd pop those in a little wax warmer. I still have my first little wax warmer that I bought like years ago when I was probably in high school. And I had 2 of those in my bedroom. And I used to burn those things all the time. Like, I didn't really burn candles that much, but I used to love the wax melts, like the little tarts. And Yankee candles are just so good. I mean, you can't go wrong with them. I don't know. People like say things about them. I don't. They smell great to me. But and then the Bath and Body Works, the wallflowers. That's what it is. I used to buy those like they were going out of style. I haven't bought them in a long time, but I gotta try their candles. I just like never. I don't know. I just never bought one. I always go in there and I smell them and I'm like, oh. I feel like when you get in Bath and Body Works, sometimes it's like so overwhelming because you're smelling so many different things that's like hard to pick a scent. She copied you with the wax flowers. Yeah, she did because I was gonna do little succulent things, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I could still do them. I uh I have these little vessels. That was gonna be my next thing. Was like a white candle with a little baby succulent sitting on the top. But I mean, but mine will look good. She didn't copy me. I mean, so many people are doing it. It is what it is. But I'm like, funny. I just sold a candle with like the little cactus on it, and here's Laura making similar candles. Not similar, but because mine actually look good. But you know what I mean. I have one cactus candle. I just sold the last one, but I have one that I left, and I'm so tempted to burn it. But I'm like, I want to kind of keep it for like memory's sake. I mean, I could always make more of them, but I don't know. I thought the little cactus was so cute. Everybody else liked them. Beefergs liked them. I'm excited to send Beefergs her. She ordered one of the pink sugar crystals. That's one of my favorite scents. Honestly, it's so weird because the scents I ended up liking in this whole candle making experience are probably the last scents I would have ever picked if I was just going into like the store and buying candles. Like one of them's called driftwood or something, or sandalwood, and I would never typically go for that scent, but I bought it in a sample just to try different things that I normally wouldn't buy, and that is probably one of my favorites besides clean cotton. And even the one I ordered for Beefergs called Midsummer's Dream or whatever, that one I really ended up liking, which I never would have bought a candle that smelled like that. Like I never would have picked it up off the shelf because I think it's a ripoff of a Yankee Candle scent. And I've smelt that candle before and I never was like tempted to buy it. Now I love that candle. It's like one of my favorites. But the next one that I'm coming out, it's called Black Sea. And that one I think you guys will like if you're into that type of thing. I do want to make some wax melts. I gotta buy. I don't know if I should buy the little packages or make like. I saw this girl. She does this really cute thing. She takes little flowers, but they're kind of like I don't know. They're cute, but they look like too much work. She makes like a little flower and puts it on like a card, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But I'm like, that looks like a lot of work for like nothing. And how much could you really sell that for? It's a cute concept, but I think I want to do I don't know. I don't know if I was thinking of just. I actually saw this in Walmart one time, and I was like, "This is actually a good idea." Somebody just they took like this cute little tin, and they put just like little maybe like heart shaped wax melts in there, like a handful of them. And I'm like, I actually kind of like that. That's cute. Just like cheap, like a cheap little tin instead of I don't know. I don't like those plastic things, the little clamshell things. So I'm like, I was like, well, how else could you package them? When I saw the little tins, I'm like, oh, that's cute. That's like, you know what I'm saying? This way you could store them in the little can. I don't know. Are they paper? No, no, no. They make, it's really cool. They make like almost like those daisy things that Laura had on her page, right? Like a wax melt. And then they make like the stem, I guess, in wax too. And then that's the wax melt. And then they just like, they must like glue it or tape it down to like a card. And then they like sell it like that. And it's cute. It looks cute. But I'm like, it's not that much of a wax melt. Like it's so tiny. And I'm like, how much could you like for the amount of work that they have to put in to like put it on the card and do all that and color wax melt, like make the flower like colored, you know what I'm saying? Like different colors where like the center's yellow and this and that. I'm like, you're doing so much work for so little. Like, how much are you really making? Because, like, believe it or not, it's a pain in the ass to like mix the wax colors and all that shit. Heat up like little tiny amounts of yellow. Like, I bought these. I watched this guy on here on YouTube that he's like this Japanese guy, makes candles, and he melts the wax like for that when he's doing like these specialized candles in these little like glass beakers. So I bought them. They're like the kind you would see in like the science room when you're in high school. And I melt little tiny amounts of wax on like a little hot plate, and that's how I, you know, do like the succulents and everything. Like, I'll do it like that. This way I can mix a whole bunch of different colors in small amounts instead of big batches. So go get yourself some cement color dye. I have some. I have green, I have orange, I have uh beige, I have blue. Blue does not mix in cement for some reason. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know what it is, but I have some. Cement doesn't dye that great though. You have to use that gypsum cement that people use to get like really rich colors, because like you're working against a gray base, so it doesn't dye that great. I have an order from my mom. Her stuff is sitting on my LR tables. They're beautiful. Which did you order, Bella Rose? Did you order the was that you that ordered the geode thing with the crystals? Are you the one that got Ovi's hair? For don't clone him. I'm just telling you, if you get his hair in an order, just don't clone him. You will regret it. I'm telling you. Do not send his hair to a lab and have him cloned, because you will not have couches anymore. I got a few things. I thought so. All right. I remember the geo planter. The geo doing something geode for you. We went to the NFL draft. We went 33,000 people. Oh my God, who wants to watch that? No offense. Fuck that. No thanks. I saw a video where this lady had $1,110 worth of stuff jammed into secret pockets in her peasant skirt. Why? I was at Target last night. Like, this man in all black was definitely LP. They're on it. What's LP? Ooh. I found the place I was following and watching where they make miniatures out of stuff like jewelry beads. Oh my God, dolls. I watched those little videos. These people are so creative, dude. There's this lady, she makes these dioramas. I forget the name of her channel. But I'm like, oh my God, you're so like crafty. Like, she saves like say if you got like allergy medicine, right? And like, the little blister pack that like it comes in, like the Claritin, like that plastic. They'll like save the plastic from that and then like make it into like a little sink for a dollhouse, or like you have to see what these people do. Or they'll take like a little, like they'll glue together little beads and then it's like a lamp or something. And I'm like, holy shit, like that's so crazy. There's this girl I watch on here. I fucking love this girl. She is the biggest nerd in the world. Oh my God, I gotta think of her name. I'll share it on my community page. She's the cutest little thing ever. She's like, gotta be like 20, if even. And she collects crayons. I don't know. She has like an obsession with like, I forget, it's like some yellow Crayola crayon that they discontinued. And I don't know, she showed up in my feed one day. She makes the cutest little fucking stupid shit that like you would never need. But she's like, I love her because she reminds me of my mom, even though she's like 20 years old, because of the things that she's into. Like she's into like these really like old vintagey things, and she collects them, and then she makes like little tiny shelves that she hangs up in her room. And it's so cute. It's just, you got to see her room. Oh my God, I can't think of what her freaking name is. I freaking love her. Yeah, the dandelion crayon, the yellow. You've seen her. I freaking love this girl. I like binge watched her channel so many times, and I'm like, I just got lost. She makes like she'll take like a fucking little egg and turns it into like some SpongeBob character, And I'm like, holy shit, like She's so cute. She's just so cute. But I love all the little things that she collects. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you remind me of my mom. Like, I don't know why, but you're so young and you don't even look anything like her. But like the little things that she's into just remind me of like, I don't know, things my mom would like gravitate towards. Like vintagey little things. But she's so freaking cute. Oh my God. I can't remember what her name is though. Fuck. Who is that Lululemon? Dude, guess what? Speaking of CCTV, okay, I told you guys they locked my Walmart beauty section up. Well, guess what? They've been having them cabinets open lately. I keep going in there. I'm like, oh, what happened? How come the cabinets are all open? The glass doors. Because, oh, is it a pain in the ass? Are you guys not making any money? Because, like, you go into my Walmart and there's not one person in the makeup section because who wants to do that? I had to get face wipes like a couple weeks ago because I'm obsessed with their Walmart brand face wipes. I like can't live without them. Like when I start running low, I buy them 2 packs at a time. And when I start running low on the first pack, I don't know why I start like panicking and thinking I'm gonna run out. So I go out and get another one. But it's just this weird thing I have. I use those wipes for everything. They clean like if I'm telling you right now, if you ever drop anything on your clothes, these things will get the stain out better than anything else. Like if you just have them with you, like leave them in the car. Even baby wipes work, but only the Pampers brand. Yesterday I had a white sweatshirt on. I dropped coffee on my sleeve. I got the stain like 90% out with baby wipes. I'm telling you, baby wipes are like the best stain removers ever. Like, no need to buy Tide wipes or any of that bullshit. Just baby wipes or makeup wipes, and they will clean anything. But anyway, um, yeah, I think they were like the guy told me at the Walmart when I got the wipes, but I had to wait for like ever for this guy to come over to fucking open the cabinet so I could get the fucking wipes for my face. And I'm like, dude, like, why'd they do this? And he's like, this department, we lost the most money in the whole entire store. This department was our biggest loss last year. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that many people are like stealing makeup. Are you kidding me? So, anyway, I guess they must have went from like losing the most to like not making any money because the makeup aisle at my fucking Walmart used to be trashed. I mean, there'd be so many people in the aisle. Now you walk in there and it's like a ghost town in the makeup section. Like nobody's there. I won't buy anything from there. I bought the face wipes only because I only like those kind. Like I don't like the Neutrogena ones. They're scented. I don't like any other brand. Simple. I don't care. I like the Walmart brand. That's the best ones. The Equate Walmart wipes, makeup wipes. So I had to get them, and I was like so reluctant, but I was like, oh, I need them. So I bought them, but I won't buy any other makeup from there because I'm like, I'm not fucking sitting around waiting for somebody to come fetch my makeup for me. Like that's so weird. So, and I think I'm not alone. I think all the other women feel the same way. Like, why are you treating me like a criminal? I don't fucking steal makeup from Walmart. You know, why the fuck am I being treated like a criminal? So, hire somebody to stand near the makeup aisle. How about that? And then people will be less inclined to steal if there's somebody floating around. They used to have that at Target. When I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the day when Target first came around, there was always somebody in the makeup aisle, like a lady in a black shirt, just always standing in the makeup aisles, asking you if you needed help. Fuck. Can you guys hear me? All right. I hope so. That means he's hungry. He's hungry. In the blue and white package. Yes, the blue and white package. It comes in a 2 pack. I think you could buy them single, but the 2 pack is the way to go. But they are the best makeup wipes ever, ever. I've tried other brands and I don't know, they just don't hit the same. These ones are good. The only complaint I have about them is that the first like 5 wipes are always so dry. So in order to counteract that, I store them like upside down so the juice flows back to the top because I don't know, I guess just from, gravity the first like couple when you pull them out, they're like dry, but like once you get to like the bottom, like the middle, oh my god, they're so good. But it just usually when I buy them, I just like make sure I keep them upside down for like a couple of days. This way, the juice flows back to the top and like saturates them the right way. But they're so good, and I love that they don't have scent. Like my all right, you know what? Let me end this because he's gonna keep calling. Fuck! He just kicked me off of here. All right, fuck. I don't know if you guys can hear me. All right, could you guys hear me? I don't know if it kicked me off. Oh, all right, all right, all right. You know what? Let me end this because my husband keeps calling me and he's probably gonna be picking dinner up. So let me answer him so that I was gonna type in there and then I'm like, all right, I'll just wait because he'll keep calling me and then my son will start calling me 100 times. He's just gonna keep kicking me off. So, all right. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna see what he wants and hopefully he's gonna pick up dinner on the way home. So and I'm starving. But it was lovely talking to you guys and catching up with you guys. I will obviously be back sometime this week. If not, I'll be around definitely next week more because he's going back to work. Get the fuck out of here now. But I'll have more time to be talking to you guys and hanging with you guys. And maybe I'll when I get my new couch, I'll show you guys the whole setup. So, all right, it was lovely talking to you guys, and I will see you guys sometimes in the near future. All right. Adios, amigos, amigas.